This week's episode of I Was a Teenage Film Snob is not brought to you by plastic masks or jack-o'-lanterns, but plenty of honey.
Make me laugh, make me cry. Don't go in there, you're going to die. Grab a drink, grab the remote, pass the popcorn and away we go. I was a teenage film snob, baby. I was a teenage film snob, baby.
Welcome to I Was a Teenage Film Snob. I'm James Chalmers, your friendly neighborhood film snob. And if you can hear me giggling already, it's because we're in for an insane episode tonight, guys. I don't have my team with me. It's not a solo show quite either. I've got maybe a new team, a reserve team. I don't know. If you like your... I was going to make a whole bunch of honey jokes. I can't do it. Guys, I can't do it at all. Two returning guests, two favorites of mine, very, very clearly. The first you've seen on the show a bunch of times. He's an author. He's very, very cool, much cooler than me. He looks like a Viking. He loves heavy metal, and the mums love him too. It's Roy, Jacob Honeybrook. Welcome back to the show, mate.
Oh, thank you for having me back. And let's make it clear, it's the single moms. I'm not trying to break up any marriages over
That's
here.
true. Single moms and wives, absolutely. My second guest is this her second time on the show? She actually arranged this episode, so is she my assistant secretary now? I'm not sure, but I'm very excited about it. She's a huge horror fan. She's big in the bookstagram community, and she's also called Honey. Please welcome back to the show, Honey D.
Hey everyone.
Last time you were on, Honey, I didn't have the confidence to pronounce your last name, and you told me afterwards, and this time I was like, I'm going for it. I had so much prepared in my original intro. I was going to make jokes about pollination and the different types of spreads we like on our sandwiches. I was going to talk about Filipino demons, and then you guys made me laugh right before I hit record. So as Roy said before the show, blame the guests. And I did.
Mm-hmm.
We're the type of honey that's always sweet and never bitter.
I was going to make a joke about that. I was going to be like, this is the sweetest podcast ever because we've got two honeys. Our chat group on Instagram is called Two Honeys and a Third Wheel. So
It's all right. I did it for you. I'll just run the show. But it should be called Two Aussies and a Douchebag. I think that'd be pretty appropriate too.
Well, given two douchebags and honey, and I'll let you guys figure out which,
Even more appropriate.
you guys can figure out which is the douchebag and which is the honey I'm talking about.
Well, I would never be a douche.
Yeah, honey.
Yes. Would I date a douche?
No, would you be a douche?
No,
No.
I'm not a douche.
We're gonna. I'm very excited. We're
So
gonna
that leaves one.
That's me. I'm the douche. Damn it.
But you're our douche,
Not
James.
outnumbered. There's two honeys in this podcast.
What have I gotten myself into? I'm very excited about tonight's show, but I can feel myself against the ropes already. This might be our Halloween episode. I haven't quite decided yet, but this week I was thinking about in preparation to when talk spooky movies, and given that you're both huge horror fans, it might get pushed back till October. Maybe this will be a Halloween special. So it's always good to do admin on the recording of the show because that way the audience knows you're a planner.
Please, this is riveting. Tell us more about your planning schedule.
So my Google Calendar. How are you, Roy? Before we get stuck into the topic of the day, how are things? It's been a minute since you've been on.
Oh, it has been a little. When did we do Monte Cristo? It felt like a month ago, but I think it's been like 5.
I want to say like April or May.
Really? Huh.
Maybe
Well.
May. It's not. I guess it's not that long. We still talk pretty much every week, so it never feels like long between shows. But I want to say around May.
Okay. Well, I've been good. I've been working on my next book to publish, so that's keeping me pretty busy. I actually have Midnight Terrors a little bit later today, the other podcast that I co-host, or the one podcast I co-host.
I see you
co-host
slowly
this show.
sliding into this show.
Dude, I have enough to do. I would love to be your co-host as well. But Australian time, American time, it just doesn't work well.
It is true.
Or actually, it works pretty good.
We make
I'm
it
up all
work.
night.
We make it work.
Yeah.
I've done early mornings for you. You've done late nights for me. We make it work.
That's true.
The last show we played together was the Exorcist show, which was on your podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the last time.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing the Midnight Terrors thing. I got the book in the works, doing the Honeycut column over on TBM Horrors. So keeping busy.
You are
All
a
good
busy
stuff.
man, for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, honey? You were a smash on the last podcast. I think you were the first episode I actually tested out on TikTok and YouTube because we just started going out to other social medias, and we got like every one of your clips was like 700 views plus or something. Your first one was like closing on 2,000 or something at one point. So you made a splash. How are you? Have you been?
Yeah, good. Just been working, going to the gym, reading. Yeah, just the usual stuff. Not much.
Annoyingly, we teased we promoted your page as Honey's Bookish Bits on the recording, and then a day after we recorded it, you changed your Instagram name, but it was like 2 weeks before I published the show, and I couldn't go in and change it. So.
Yep, I know. I realized that. Whoopsie.
And the really kind of crazy thing, and I think we talked about it on your previous appearance, Honey, and definitely when I was on your show, Roy, I met Honey through you, Roy. Like Honey kind of came over and followed my podcast because you guys had connected previously online. I'm guessing, was it through Midnight Terrors or through the books, or how did you guys first get to know each other?
I don't remember.
Oh,
it was the best day of my life, though. I can tell you that.
Yes, I know. You guys are on my actual bio. If you look at my Instagram,
I saw that.
You guys are on my bio.
I remember. I very rarely have a lasting impact on any human beings.
So you marked that one down.
I was like, someone likes me.
Yeah,
called your parents.
We have fun. I have fun with both of you in different ways, obviously. Like
that feels really misleading. Do you want to clarify?
No, I connected with Roy because we share a similar surname and we always joke about it. And James and I connected through our love of movies, and he promoted the Reading Cinema, and that's my favorite cinema to go to now. Like,
oh, nice. Did you get the membership? Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Reading, if you're listening, like, please sponsor, because I'm a big advocate. You will. I think what happened, the way that we connected, Honey, was Roy had been on my podcast. I put up some clips, and because Roy was kind enough to share those clips, you would have seen them because you follow him. And then you started commenting. I'm like, oh, this person's really nice. We started following each other.
I remember which podcast, Monte Cristo.
That's the one.
Went on about Jim Caviezel. He's like,
oh yeah,
the hottest dude ever to play the Count.
And Jesus.
Whatever.
Hottest guy to play the Count and Jesus. There was a new Count of Monte Cristo last year, so maybe there's a new hottie we have to look out for.
Oh, that's right, there was.
Has Pedro Pascal played the Count yet? Because it's only a matter of time, because he will have played Count and Jesus by the end of the decade, for sure.
Yeah.
I think he was too busy inappropriately touching people.
I just like the episode recorded this morning. We got into hot button territory. I'm like, well, tonight we're not going to, and we're not even 10 minutes in, and we get into this.
Well, that's what he does. That's the only reason I know about him. What was he?
The only thing I've seen about that is Willem Dafoe's wife, where he stroked, he touched her chin, and he kind of got a bit cheesed off. But all the stuff with Vanessa Kirby, she's doing most of the touching. I'm like, I don't know. They're consenting adults. It's weird that she's pregnant with another dude's baby and she's married, but like, I don't know.
What?
Like, well, there's this whole thing.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea, James.
I don't think it's tea.
Oh, it's everywhere.
I don't know if it's tea. I think people are getting very distracted on stuff by this instead of focusing on what's really going on in the world. But Pedro has kind of come out in the past and been like, I have anxiety, so sometimes I just need a human touch, when I feel anxious. And you can see it in the lead up, like in a lot of the promo, even before Fantastic Four, like when they would go out on stage and stuff, Vanessa Kirby would like touch his hand or hold his hand, like if he was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. But now, like, people are spinning this thing, and I don't know if it's true. Like, maybe he is inappropriately touching people, but it doesn't seem like anyone is complaining about it. It seems like it's mostly, oh man, out of context. That sounds so bad. That's not what I'm saying. It seems like it's
I have that same condition. You know, I get a little nervous, and I got to bend a girl over the sink.
Oh no. It's mostly Vanessa Kirby kind of touching his hand and stroking his face and stuff. And people think maybe they're having
Stroking his what now?
maybe that they're having people are like maybe they're having an affair, and I don't know if it's true. I feel like there's a lot worse things happening in America right now. Like, are we really worried about who's like banging who? Like, maybe worried about
No,
the country.
it's great over here.
Yeah, the country
good.
getting banged
Nothing to
by its
say.
leader. How about that? As Roy proudly hangs his Stars and Stripes behind him.
Hell yeah.
There we go. I also just noticed, honey, you're not in your closet tonight. The last time you recorded,
No,
you've
Honey's not in
relocated.
the closet.
Oh, no.
I'm actually in my room, and as you can see, look at Cleo. She's already making herself very comfortable.
Oh, I have a cat too, right here.
I know. Oh.
Wait, she actually can be. She actually turns mean if you grab her head. Nah.
I predicted Unhinged, and I was right.
I'm not responsible enough to take care of another actual life, so I just have a stuffed animal, or like 12.
What happened
One's
to
a
your
giant
cat?
parrot.
Roy,
They're
what
with my
happened to the
parents.
cat?
Wait, which one? The orange one? The orange one's
Yes.
dead. So is the gray one.
Oh.
But the other gray one's still
Oh.
alive and well.
Oh, nice. Oh,
I don't. Am I the only one that thinks death's kind of funny?
It's inevitable. So, you know.
yes.
Yeah, might as well joke
And
about
it's
it.
funny when
Fuck.
it doesn't happen to you.
Even better. Actually, it might be better if it did happen to me. I'm ready to go out anytime.
I was talking to someone this morning. I think it was actually on the podcast, and they were talking about how they were really scared to enter their 30s. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, 30 is easy. I was like, 20s suck. 20s, you make mistakes, you do dumb things, you get things wrong. Like, you make like 30.
I'm doing that in my 30s.
I'm like, once you turn 30, the only thing that's left is the sweet embrace of death. Like, there's nothing to be insecure about anymore. Like, you're all good.
Then you reach 49.
I know. You're going to, depending on when this episode drops, you may have already come back, but we're going to do an episode for your 50th, if I remember correctly.
Next month.
We're going to, September?
Yes.
Nice. Is it weird that my dad's birthday is also in September? Probably
What
not.
day?
The 16th.
Oh, mine's the 3rd. Can you imagine if his birthday was on the same day as mine? That'd be spooky.
My two senior friends having the same birthday.
Senior citizens.
That's what I was trying to get at. I'm like, how do I address it without being rude? Geriatric.
Is Honey a vampire? Because she looks like she's about 29.
Well, you know what they say about honey is it never goes bad. Honey.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
There is no
honey.
expiration.
Honey is the only thing that doesn't expire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We made it.
I see what you're getting at. I mean, I can laugh out of courtesy.
Yes.
Oh no.
I don't get offended by anything.
I'm still trying to figure out what Honey meant by that she has different relationships with us.
I will tell you.
Leave it up to mystery. Can't reveal all the secrets.
So with James, I can gossip and spread the tea and like just goss about anything.
That's true.
With Roy, yes.
I should say though, like when I say that's true, you gossip to me. I'm not really into gossip, but I'm a vault. I won't spread anything.
Yes.
You're both a couple chatty Cathys over there. Down under.
Yes. Yes. We love a good chat.
We sit on our beds with our princess phones like this, just like, no, you hang up first.
Feet twirling in the air.
That's it.
Ooh, what happens next?
My fuzzy slippers on.
Doing your nails.
Freshly painted toes. Yeah, exactly.
And with Roy,
yes,
we just talk about our relatives. Oh, what did we discover the other day, Roy? There was another honey on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
So Roy was trying to hunt down all the other honeys that are on Instagram.
From what I understand, all Roy does is hunt down honeys. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's between me and the dive bars.
Yep.
Sorry, you were telling a story, and I saw a joke on bouncing. This is a quick group. There's still gonna be a lot of room for quips. If you're not fast, you'll miss out on your chance. So, I had to get in there.
Ain't that the truth?
So Roy's hunting down all the honeys on Instagram. People named Honey, not just all the.
Yes. No. Username.
Everybody named Honey. I would never, go out looking for women or.
No, they just look for you. Roy.
Well, that made me sound like Michael Myers or something right there. Yeah, I'm looking for women. What are you going to do with them? Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
Don't open that closet door behind me, whatever you do.
Now I finally understand why Kevin doesn't like having me on the podcast.
I don't think he likes having me on the podcast most days.
Oh, man. He just wants to have a serious show, guys. And he chose.
And we're not serious.
He wanted a serious show. You've got to go on Midnight Terrors, Honey, for real. You've got to go on there. Even though I have nothing to do with the show, I'm saying it. Like, you gotta go do it. It'll be fun.
I'm glad you're our secretary now too, James.
That's
you got
it.
Honey
I've got my princess phone. I've got my notepads. Like,
I have one of those NFL football phones.
That's cool.
Yeah. I actually don't.
I'm not really.
Oh,
I knew he was lying. I'm not a big sports guy.
I would never lie, especially to you, James.
I appreciate that. That's true. Roy and I have a bond that goes deeper than most friendships.
Emphasis on the deeper, right?
Yeah.
For those listening at home who are like, "What is this show about?" This is the show. No, so all the way back, like 20 minutes ago, I think I was saying, Honey arranged this episode because she listened to our show together, Roy, and you heard her episode with me, and it was kind of decided that we should all get together and talk about some horror movies, which I'm totally on board for. And Roy, you discovered the shameful thing, which I guess I knew and I'd forgotten, which is that Honey hasn't seen the Rob Zombie Halloween films.
Very shameful.
And you're a Halloween fan, aren't you, Honey?
Huge.
Claim to
Jamie
be.
Not that
Lee
big, apparently.
fan.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee
haven't seen half of them.
Jamie Lee Curtis fan of Halloween.
All right. Well, so we all watched them. Honey watched them for the first time. She took the lead. And then I found out what version you watched, Honey, which was the theatrical cuts, because there's two versions of each film, which was a nice trip down memory lane for me, because I haven't watched the theatrical versions of either Halloween film in over 10 years. And Roy said, I'm just watching what I got, and he watched the director's cuts. So we'll...
They're really different in the theatrical cuts. Michael Myers goes around slaughtering people, and in the unrated cuts, he goes around murdering people. So very different.
There are some pretty big differences. Well, actually, the first one, not so much, but the second one, there are some really big differences. But before we jump into it, I want to talk maybe about Rob Zombie a little bit. Obviously, you're a Halloween fan, Honey. Have you watched any other of Rob Zombie's films? Are you a Rob Zombie guy? Nope.
What?
Nope.
Oh, man.
The only
Devil's Rejects, get on it.
Zombie was Halloween. You guys told me about it.
Interesting.
You told me about it, and then Roy said, shame, shame, know your name, kind of thing. Yes.
I said those exact words.
Yeah, that is. He's very much into like.
Sake, damn it.
He's very much into like 15-year-old high school girl chants. So that does sound like it. You know,
what are you saying about me?
You're being like a cheerleader, like shame, shame, know your name. I assume that's the way it's meant to be delivered. So you haven't seen any Rob Zombie films except for the Halloween films. Without talking about the film specifically, Honey, what was your overall impression of his style? Like, having seen this now, would you go into his filmography more, do you think?
Probably. Like, I like the first Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Honey's got thoughts on number 2. She has made that abundantly clear. Because he is a pretty gnarly filmmaker. Like, he doesn't make polished movies. Like, his horror films are dirty and grimy, and they feel gross, I think. They're very unpleasant.
But he's got a hot wife.
He certainly does.
Certainly rubs it in our faces.
Yeah. He rubs a lot in our face in Devil's Rejects.
Oh, yeah. Love that stripper killing scene. He rubbed that in my face.
Now, you, Roy, you are a zombie fan. Have you seen all of his flicks?
No, that's the thing. I saw his first half. What? I saw like the first half of his filmography, and then like Lords of Salem, 13. I didn't really see those, but I did see 3 from Hell. But I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, The Halloweens, and 3 from Hell.
Yeah.
Am I missing 2?
Lords of Salem, 31, Munsters. He did the remake of Munsters.
Oh yeah, no interest in that.
And he did an animated film in 2008 called The Haunted World of El Super Beasto, which I think is for a very specific audience. I don't think I finished it, but granted, I was 20 when I watched that, and I probably wasn't like really getting the humor. Maybe I'd have more patience for it now, but at the time I was just like, this is weird. But yeah, I like him as a filmmaker. I like pretty much everything he's done. 31 is maybe... No, 3 from Hell I think is his weakest.
Yeah, that was a weird one, especially being the Devil's Rejects follow-up.
Well, yeah, it's basically just Devil's Rejects light. Like, and they didn't have Sid Haig, so they replaced him with Richard Brake, who's a wonderful actor. Like, in 31, he plays this character.
Yeah.
He plays this character, Doomhead. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing all the howling and stuff. But he was also, like, the Night King in Game of Thrones. He was Joe Chill in Batman.
I love that show.
Yeah. So he's a great actor. Like, it just... and he's in a bunch. He's in Halloween. He's in Halloween 2. He's one of the ambulance drivers, the one who's making all the dirty jokes. That's Richard Brake as well.
Little necrophilia.
What, the one that died?
Yeah.
The one that Michael Myers kills in the first 5-10 minutes.
You don't have to be specific because Michael Myers kills everyone just about in these movies.
Yes.
Well, this would be interesting because I'm talking about it because I'm a big Rob Zombie fan. I like all of this. 31, I think, is fine. I don't think it's great, but I do enjoy it. But Lords of Salem, I think, is really underrated. I really like Lords of Salem. And his Halloween was actually my first Halloween movie.
Wow.
Because that came out in 2007. I was just starting to really get into horror. And I think I'd seen House of a Thousand Corpses at that point. And probably Devil's
I think
Rejects.
I want to watch that. I want to watch House of a Thousand Corpses. It sounds like up my alley.
Yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses is really good. Devil's Rejects is really good. But it is super nasty. Like, I always forget about... Like, look... Yeah, like
it's
pretty bad.
Like, it's hard. The problem is I always forget about the gun scene. That's the problem I always forget about. And then, like, oh my god, like, this is so nasty. But that's the worst moment in it. Like, that's, I think, probably the most unpleasant moment in the film. Once you get past that, it's.
I want to quote it, but I don't want to spoil it for Hunter.
Yeah, it's
Come on, spoil it.
No,
I won't remember it. Because I'm going to watch The House of a Thousand Corpses first, and then I'll watch Devil's Rejects. So please, tell me.
I will say this. Baby played... Is it Baby who does it, or is it Otis? I can't remember now.
I think it's Otis.
So Otis, played by Bill Moseley, who was one of the guards in the first Halloween. There's that moment in the prison before he breaks out, and there's like all the guards just talking. He's like the blonde guy, or the kind of lighter haired guy. Bill Moseley is a wonderful actor, by the way, really good actor. He plays this character Otis, who might be the greatest villain of all time. He puts the barrel of a gun in a very private place of a person, and I'll just say that.
Male or female?
Female.
Okay, I get it.
Listen to us horrible people laughing at this unpleasant. It's hard to explain why it's a great film when I'm like, the only scene you need to know about is this scene. But it really is. There's some really great dialogue. Otis has that great monologue in the desert where he's like, we're going to go find some guns I buried. And he talks about how he's the devil and he's doing the devil's work. Oh, it's so good. It's really, you should watch both of them, honey.
Okay.
All right, well, let's dive into Halloween. So how many times do you reckon you've seen Halloween, Roy? I've definitely watched it.
Cool.
It's probably my most watched Halloween film, I think.
Yeah, the first one and the second one I usually watch every Halloween. So when did I start doing that? Probably around 20 times. So I've probably seen them at least 20 times.
Yeah, I really, really like the first one in particular, but I do like the second one as well. The second one took me a while to win me over, and that's what I was saying to you, Honey, before. Like, you'll need to watch it a few times because it's just so different. But I would also definitely recommend watching the alternative cuts as well. So, how do you guys want to do this? You just want to have some general chit chat? I don't really have an agenda, but I think we should look at the first one first. Maybe seeing it's your first time watching it, Honey, maybe you want to start and tell us a bit about what you thought of Halloween.
So I liked the fact that Rob Zombie actually didn't, the Jamie Lee Curtis Halloweens.
Yes.
Like, have you seen them?
Yeah. I've seen all of them.
I like how Rob Zombie.
Some of us have watched all of them, so.
Yes.
Every
I love how Rob Zombie took it to a different direction. Like, he brought up the history of Mike Myers because it kind of explains how he became Mike Myers. Because I was always under the belief that monsters are either born or created. And I think he was actually created because he was abused by literally everyone except his mum. Like, his mum, always looked after him, made sure he was okay and all this sort of stuff. And he always wore that mask because he thought he was ugly. Come on, we get that. Growing pains and all that sort of stuff. But I totally resonated with why he killed those people, especially his stepdad and his sister. What a slut. Oops,
whoa.
Sorry.
Hey, I love sluts.
Is she, or was she just a teenage girl who didn't want to have to babysit? I think she's horrible. She's such a victim. The children.
In what way?
I would say the Myers children are all victims. The eldest one, was it Judith? Is that her name? Judith Myers? Yeah. She's not kind to Michael, but she's also, 17 years old? You are a little bit unkind to your siblings growing up. Maybe not as bad as these guys, but these guys are the trashiest of white trash.
Yeah.
They're so trashy. So that they've got they're in such a horrible scenario. The stepdad's an absolute piece of work. All she wanted, think back to when you were 17. When you were 17, you don't want to. I'll even go further. I'll go older. I remember before I moved out with my wife, on weekends after I finished work, my dad would say to me, take your sister to the movies when you go out with your girlfriend. I'm like, why? No offense. I like my sister, but I see my sister every day. I see my girlfriend maybe once a week. This is a time for us to hang out. So I understand not wanting to have to drag your kid brother along or kid sister around everywhere when you're trying to, form your own relationship and stuff like that. So yeah, she's not the nicest person, but I also think that if she weren't stabbed to death, she probably would have eventually, turned good, or at least maybe less horrible.
Quite the roundabout way to say you're not big on your sister.
Yeah.
So did you guys like that it showed Michael Myers' backstory? Because that's a point of contention with a lot of people. They say it strips away that mystique.
People hate that. That's actually the reason you like it, Honey, is why people hate this movie. I like both versions. I like the original and I like this one. I've pretty much enjoyed every version of the film. So give me backstory, I'll take it. If I don't have backstory, I can enjoy it and enjoy the mystique of it as well.
So what's the contention? Why do people not like the backstory with Mike Myers?
There's a common feeling in horror that sometimes giving too much backstory ruins it. It makes it less scary because provided you're almost sympathizing with the villain as opposed to letting this be this scary monster. The great thing about Texas Chainsaw Massacre is that there is no motivation. You have no idea why it's happening. It's just they broke down and they're getting hacked to bits by the chainsaw, and no one ever tells you why, other than they're cannibals. But again, why? There's food. It's.
See, I like the backstory because one, it sets it apart from just being your standard remake. It adds something to it.
Yes.
And I mean, come on, in those later movies of the original franchise, he was a Celtic curse. That sucked.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't like this version, you can't support that one either. I think there's room for all of it. I do like the mystery. I do like not knowing his motives, but I really like this version. That kid is very creepy, like very well cast.
Very.
Daig Farch or whatever his name is. I can't remember what his name is now, but he's a creepy looking dude. William Forsythe.
I would have bullied him too.
Yeah. William Forsythe
has that face.
Yeah.
Just shove him in a locker. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh man. William Forsythe, who plays a stepdad, has never been more unlikable in his career. Like he's so unlikable.
God.
Boy, that whole house. That whole house they live in, and Rob Zombie has a great way of doing this. But after I watch one of his movies, I just need to clean my house and get a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like watching an episode of Hoarders.
So the big difference, well, actually, with the other thing maybe we can say before we get into some of the differences is we have, oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, Malcolm McDowell as Loomis.
Oh yes,
who
loved him.
I think might be the best addition to this version of the films. Like, I like Donald Pleasance as Loomis in the original. I know a lot of people like him as well, but Malcolm McDowell, like, there's something. He's both sweet and seedy at the same time.
In part 2, he was seedy.
Yeah, for 100% when he's talking to Weird Al Yankovic and stuff.
Mr. Weird.
He's a great Loomis. I really like him. I really like him in the role, particularly in the first one. He's I don't know. He just feels like he brings a level of class that you don't expect from a Rob Zombie film. Yeah. Like he's a whole different pedigree. He does feel a bit out of place, but he's really wonderful in it. So we have the murder on Halloween night, and then
hang on. Another cast I like. I like Danielle Harris and Scout Taylor Compton better than the original cast.
So do I.
I was gonna get to them, but yes, poor Annie Brackett in these films. Oh my god. Like,
she does get fucked up pretty bad every time.
Yeah,
and like naked both times. Like,
yes.
I remember like being 16 or 17. No, it must have been a little bit old, maybe 18 years old when I watched this film for the first time, and I was like, great, like slasher nudity, love this. This is, I can say wholeheartedly, is one of the few exceptions where nudity in a film is not a good thing. I'm like, oh man, this is just like, someone please cover her up. Like, please help her. Like, she's so exposed. Like, just help her out and cover her up. Like, she gets beat up in both films.
Yep.
Like, you know, I know we're jumping ahead, but in that second film, you're like, well, at least Annie's safe. And then it's like, no. And it's the same as before. Oh man. Oh boy. But Danielle Harris is excellent in it. I think this was actually my introduction to her, and she's done tons of horror work, obviously. And Scout Taylor Compton is incredible as Laurie. Really,
she's the best final girl. Well,
really?
Not the best. Jamie Lee Curtis kicked ass, but she comes a close second if we're talking Rob Zombie version.
Okay, well, now you've opened this up, Roy, who is the best final girl to you?
What, between those two?
I think just in general, because Honey made a very bold statement, she's the best final girl ever, and then retracted it almost immediately. So I was just wondering if you had a best final girl.
No, I'll back that up because I don't really like the final girl trope. Okay. So I'll say Scout Taylor Compton. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I go to the gym and I work there, so I see like these high school and college girls that are always the final girl, and they're like 5 foot nothing, 100 pounds. I'm like, you're telling me somebody like that's going to take down, 7 foot, 300 pound Michael Myers? Like, get out of here.
Yep.
Not Mike Myers. That's Austin Powers. Michael Myers.
You're talking to the guy from Austin Powers. But yeah, that's why I like when the SWAT team shows up and just blows the slasher away, because I'm like, yeah, that'll definitely do the trick.
Yeah, I've always been very partial to Ripley in Alien. She's probably my favorite kind of girl.
Yes, I love Sigourney Weaver. I forgot about her too.
Yeah. Really good casting.
What about any of the forgettable Friday the 13th ones?
Yeah, I was.
Dude, I've been watching some of those old Friday the 13th. Those characters are just paper thin.
They're really fun though. They
are fun.
My favorite Friday the 13th movies are no one's favorite Friday the 13th movies. I'm talking 5. I'm talking Manhattan. I'm talking X.
Oh, dude. My favorite one.
Jason Takes Manhattan is a great movie. I don't care what anyone says. It's so fun. When Jason punches a guy's head off after a kickboxing tournament.
I will say that I used to love watching that movie, but now watching it the past couple years, man, it takes a long ass time to get to New York. Like that boat scene starts to drag out.
They don't get to Manhattan until the last 10 minutes of the movie.
What? What a waste.
And even then, the majority's filmed in Canada.
There's a great guitar solo on a boat, though. There's a weird, super elderly principal sleeping with a very young girl. Yeah.
Hey, going back to the actual movie we're talking about, I'm sorry.
Yeah, please do. Go for it.
Danielle Harris, she was in Halloween, I think, 4 and 5.
Yeah, so she was Jamie, is that right?
Yeah, Jamie Lloyd.
Yeah, so she was the new final girl, the new Laurie, and then came back for the remake as Andy
she was Michael's niece, and she had that telepathy with him, kind of like they do with Laurie in the second one here.
Yeah.
It was a terrible concept.
And that I've only seen those films once, but I think, did you say 4 and 5, or is it 5 and 6?
I don't know. It's something like that.
The second one that she's in, that was the first time I'd seen a slasher film explore the notion of the trauma, like, of surviving the first movie. Like, they did that with Jamie Lloyd in that film, where they kind of talked about, and then they went to the whole Cult of Thorn and all that sort of stuff. But
guy in the black suit.
But like, they explored the trauma, so that was the first Halloween film to do it. I really remember really liking that element of it, which we see explored in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and then we also see in the David Gordon Green trilogy as well. There's a lot of kind of exploration of trauma as well.
I like in Halloween 4 where it's a posse of rednecks hunting down Michael Myers. Come on, Jimbo, let's get this guy who had it.
There's a posse of rednecks hunting down.
I love how I'm making fun of rednecks when the guy in the fucking Hooters hat. I'm above any of this.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be in the back of the truck too. Yeah, let's get him. God damn it.
I like the posse of rednecks with a paintball gun hunting down Jason in Friday the 13th Part 6. They're all in camouflage.
How many parts are there?
I'm making my way
12?
there. I'm on Part 4. I just finished Part 4.
Oh, 4's good. We should have
talked
4
about was good. I like 3 too. How many false endings there are?
Yeah, 3.
Jason's in the window. Oh no, he's not. Jason's in the water. Oh no,
please don't tell me you guys like Freddy and Jason.
Yeah,
that movie rules.
Ew! Oh God.
Ugh.
I was
the worst.
I was 15 when that movie came out.
What are we gonna do with you?
That movie was that movie was tailor made for me. I was 15 years old. I was just getting into horror. It had all these heavy metal songs on the soundtrack. Like Freddy vs. Jason, like, was manufactured from like kids my age. So yeah,
we're the same age, so I concur. Yeah. You had to be there.
Sorry, honey, you're wrong.
You weren't the target audience.
What did you? I know the risk I'm taking by asking this, but what was it about Freddy vs. Jason you didn't like?
The title, and then the storyline, the plot. It was like, what? It was almost cheesy to the point where I'm going to turn this off.
You're criticizing everything we love about it. Like, great title, great plot. Like, I love all of this.
No, it's like Alien versus Predator. Like, what?
Batman versus Superman, Captain America versus Iron Man. I hate it when cool things fight.
That's different though.
Who wants to see Dracula versus the Wolfman anyway?
Oh, if they were making that today, I would totally go. That'd be my number one ticket. Nosferatu versus Wolfman.
Dude, that Wolfman movie earlier this year was not good.
You didn't like it?
No.
Most people didn't.
It was not good.
I think I was hairier than the fucking Wolfman in it.
Well, there's a new werewolf
Italian,
movie.
So
there's a new werewolf movie coming out by the guy who did Nosferatu, so we can have that. We can have them fight each other, just dick swinging, like, for.
Looks like a fucking chewed up noodle. 2 Frankenstein movies coming out too.
It's Chewbacca if they ever shot him from the waist down.
Just looks like a dog's lipstick rack coming out.
Oh no. Halloween. We've talked about the characters. Okay. So after the Halloween, so you thought Judith deserved to die, honey. Did you, Roy? Did you think Judith deserved to die?
Yes.
Yeah, let's throw it out. Yeah, I mean, I like the movies when everyone does. So let's throw Judith in there too.
Fair enough.
I like when he beats her boyfriend's head in with a baseball bat.
Yeah,
too.
that was
pretty fucking brutal.
He also killed the boy from Spy Kids with a tree.
Wait, what?
Do you remember when he beats the kid up with the bully with the branch?
Oh, he's from Spy Kids?
That's the Spy Kid.
Oh, is he?
That is the titular Spy Kid. His gadgets.
Yeah, I wasn't paying. Yeah.
I've never beaten anyone with a stick.
Yeah, you're missing out.
I'll have to try it out. Yeah. How is it, James?
Yeah.
We not talk about that in public.
I just beat a dead horse on this podcast every week. That's what I do. So Spy Kids gets killed. So we jump ahead, and he's now in a sanitarium of sorts with Dr. Loomis. And we start to see him create masks, which is kind of cool. It's the origin, I guess, of or the transition from what he was wearing on Halloween night. So now it's the bridge between that and the Michael Myers mask we've all come to know and love, which I'm sure we all know is at least in the original, was a William Shatner mask, which I always thought was kind of funny. Did you know that, honey?
William Shatner?
The original Michael Myers mask, the face mask he wears in the 1978, it's just a mask they found at a Halloween store of William Shatner from Star Trek. And they painted it so it had no features. So, yeah.
What I like about the mask in this movie is that in the original ones, he just drives Loomis's station wagon to a hardware store and takes it.
Yeah.
But in this, it's actually means something to him. It's the mask he wore when he started killing everyone. So
Killing everybody.
I like that little
Yeah. And we get Danny Trejo as a orderly, which is a nice little cameo.
But he gets killed. It's his friend.
I think that's one of the few kills that really hurts in this movie. It's like, oh man.
That's what I didn't get. That was one of the kills that I didn't agree with. But everything else
because Michael's a psycho.
Yeah, Michael's
doesn't care.
He doesn't love.
No. Yes.
That's why I like Michael Myers.
No.
He does love one person. He loves one person.
His mommy.
Yeah, but the first movie, before the end, he actually was trying to warm up to Laurie.
Yes, that's the one person I was thinking of. I'd forgotten about his mom.
Yeah.
So two people.
He loves two people.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. What a sap.
Yeah, what a liar. You can't trust me on this podcast.
Got a heart of gold.
You're absolutely right.
Just a big softy under that mask and butcher knife.
Then we get a pretty brutal scene where he murders an orderly as a child. Now, in the version you watched, Roy, because in the theatrical cut, you don't see it. It all happens off screen. Do you actually see him stab her in the director's cut? You do, don't you?
I'm pretty sure you do, yeah.
It's like you kind of like...
I saw it.
No, you didn't. Not if you watched the theatrical cut. Like you see him grab the pen, and then it cuts to like security cameras.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, but I think in the director's cut, you actually see like the gore.
I remember it being really bloody. I can't remember if it actually shows the pen going into neck.
Yeah,
but it is bloody.
So that's one of the first changes you see, and then we jump ahead to Michael being an adult, and Loomis is basically like, "I give up." He's like, I'm leaving. I've wasted. And he has a really lovely line though. He's like, in many ways, you've become my best friend. I'm like, you can't say that and then leave. Like, no wonder he's a psycho.
Nice knowing you, loser. Slides his 2 weeks' notice across the desk to Michael.
And this is where we see the difference. So this is where the first major difference happens in the theatrical cut. Before they take Michael out of his room, we see a bunch of like security guards talking. So Leslie Easterbrook, who played Mother Firefly, Bill Moseley, who played Otis, they're like the guards, and they're going to help escort Michael out. And that's before like Danny Trejo shows up and sees like all the guards murdered. So in the theatrical cut, we see the guards try to escort him out, and they all get killed.
Where were they taking him?
They were transferring him to like another sanitarium or something. Or it's like a maximum sanitarium. I think to like a maximum security vault or something like that. In the director's cut, instead what we see is two orderlies go into Michael's room. They mess up all his masks, and then they sexually abuse another patient.
They sure do.
And that was the first change. And I hadn't seen the theatrical cut for a long time. And I was so glad that scene wasn't in there. I was like, oh, well, this just became a more enjoyable movie. Because that's the one scene that feels really out of
graphic.
Place. Feels really out of place because she's like mentally handicapped, and like it's not.
Oh yeah, and screaming the whole time.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really unpleasant. That's why I asked you which version you were going to watch, honey, because I was like, if you're going to watch the director's cut, heads up.
You're gonna think we're creeps.
It's not. It's
Nah.
like this?
It's really nasty. It just feels so out of place in the film. So the theatrical cut doesn't have that sequence. Is this
Good.
also Octavia Spencer in this one or the second one? Because that was really Octavia Spencer is a lady. She was. I think she was.
She's in the second one in the hospital.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I was getting confused for a second because she's like an Oscar winner and stuff like that, and she randomly shows up in this movie, or the second one. So then Michael breaks out, and then do we get to Laurie at that point, or do we have Grizzly Joe first, or Joe Grizzly, whatever his name is?
Big Joe Grizzly. I'm actually looking at an autographed picture I have when I met him. Not to brag.
I love Ken Foree quite a bit. I love him in Devil's Rejects. I love him in Dawn of the Dead.
Flywheel.
Yeah, I don't love Joe Grizzly, if I'm honest. He's a really irritating character.
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
But I was shocked how explicit the pornography was. It was like I don't know. I was like, I'm seeing everything. Like,
oh yeah, in that magazine.
I was like, I can't believe they showed that even in an R-rated like movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was nuts. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let that hang.
I guess it's like Superbad, where he was drawing the dicks his entire childhood. Like they show those pretty explicitly.
Yeah, but those are cartoons. This is literal photos of buttholes.
Yes.
Like,
you can see that on the internet. Who cares?
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting it. I'd forgotten.
Nice brown eye you have there.
Joe Grizzly. Yeah, not my favorite character. And then you see Michael's gnarly feet, and that's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And then we get Laurie. And I think the last time I watched the director's cut, I was really frustrated that Laurie took so long to introduce. I think it takes like another 10, 15 minutes for her to show up. So it really is Michael's film for most of the movie. In the theatrical cut, we see her a little bit sooner. It's before the halfway mark. So that I think I enjoyed more as well. And you guys seem to be pretty big fans of Laurie. Dee Wallace as Laurie's mum makes a cameo appearance as well.
Yeah, she died. I didn't like that.
Her poor parents. Well, not parents, because
I know.
Spoiler alert, she's adopted.
Yes, exactly.
We get introduced to Laurie's friends, whose name we got Annie, and I can't remember the other girl's name, but she's the one who gets Linda, that's right. Absolutely destroyed by Michael Myers. Like, oh my god, like that sequence.
That's my beer.
Yeah. That sequence is in the original, like almost shot for shot. Like they're fooling around in an empty house, and then Michael like replaces them, if I remember correctly. But this is way more brutal. Mm-hmm. Like he like is shaking around like a rag doll. It's crazy.
I remember seeing the original Halloween when I was like 5, and that ghost, him in the sheet, that always messed me up.
It's not fun. Not fun for anyone. Maybe for Michael. Oh, you know what? I'm skipping bits here because we are introduced as well to the neighbor kid, and I can't remember his name, but he's the one that she has to babysit, and then they go to the mine.
Isn't it Tommy Doyle?
Yes.
Tommy Doyle.
Tommy.
Yes.
And Tommy apparently likes this girl's sister or something, and on Halloween night they got brought over to her house.
Tommy Doyle was in the original, and then in the most recent sequels, there was a grown-up version played by Anthony Michael Hall, of all people. He played grown-up Tommy Doyle. But this Tommy Doyle is played by the nerd kid who's, like, throughout all the 2010s was always, like, the nerd teen. He was just in Superman as Jimmy Olsen. He's got a weird name, like Skylar Gizmodo or something. I don't know. It's a weird name, but he's a good little actor. I liked his performance in this.
Gizmodo Dragon.
That's it. I like both the kids in this movie. I thought they were both pretty fun and very sassy performances, which I think was necessary.
What'd she say? I'm the queen. Bow to me.
Yeah, Queen Sheba. Is that what she was saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Did you? I noticed they were watching The Thing from Another Planet.
They were absolutely the original.
Black and white.
The original Thing from 1953. I want to say.
Yeah. I also noticed in the second one, if you notice when they're at that party and the projectors are on there, there's like a black and white movie playing. It's the Gollum from like 1912.
Oh, that is a deep cut. And that's such a Rob Zombie detail as well. You know, like when they're making it's like it's got to be 1912's The Golem. Like
we got to have that on for 3 seconds.
I did.
4 people will know what it is.
I did notice the thing from Another Planet because I just watched that in the last year or so for the first time, and I was like, I've seen this movie. I know what this is. And it would have been so easy to make a reference to John Carpenter's The Thing, especially being a remake of a John Carpenter film. So to go to the original one was a nice little touch.
I think they were watching it in the original Halloween too, weren't they? As I seductively take off my flannel. It's getting hot in here, or is it just me?
Oh, I got chills and then multiplying. It's never too early or late for a Grease reference. I can't remember. I've got to go back and watch. Yeah, it was. Sorry, bud. Can't always be Viking metal references.
Well, I just don't do musicals.
What about sidestepping for a second, but we're on the same topic because horror. Have you ever seen Repo, the genetic opera?
No.
Okay, if I'm ever invited back to Midnight Terrors, we'll do that. It's a horror musical directed by the guy who did the Saw movies, and it's literally insane. Bill Moseley's in it.
You've told me about this.
I must have. I've got it on my shelf.
You have, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Anthony Michael Head, who was Giles in Buffy. Like he plays like this repo man who it's in the future, and instead of like renting cars and stuff like that, you can rent organs. So if you if you've got a dodgy heart or dodgy liver, you can rent an organ or buy an organ and you pay it off in installments. But if you don't make your payments, then a repo man comes and like repossesses your organs. And the world gets like obsessed with plastic surgery. So like it started off as like a great idea to have payment plans so you could get life-saving surgery, and then everyone's getting like fake tits and stuff. And they're just like losing their minds. Paris Hilton is in it and is like legitimately good in it. Like she has a song and everything. It's a
she's in House of Wax, and that movie's fun.
Yeah, she's great in it.
I've seen that. That's good.
Repo is a wacky flick, and not a lot of people like it, but I love it. I think it's great. Sarah Brightman, of all people, like she's in it. Like, yeah,
the opera singer Sarah Brightman.
Yeah, because it's an opera movie. Yeah. It's a great flick. So I know you don't do musicals, but you might have to make an exception for Repo, just for like the weird factor of like, how is this even possible? How did they make this a movie? And it also stars a kid from Spy Kids, stars the girl from Spy Kids. So there's my connection.
Hey, Danny Trejo was in Spy Kids too.
Yeah, playing the same
machetes for him.
Playing the same character. Like that is Robert Rodriguez has gone on record saying that Machete in the Machete films is the same character as Uncle Machete. He just has much more adult adventures when the kids aren't around.
Like rappelling down a building with a man's intestines.
Oh, it's such a good scene. It's so good. Or for some reason, like just shooting like naked footage of his enemy's wife and daughter in a hot tub.
Forgot about that.
Lindsay Lohan, man, it was right before she really went off the rails, but she's back now. So firmly on the rails from the looks of it. So yeah,
I can't wait till I go off the rails.
Who says you're not?
I know you do.
That's true.
I don't know if you know what rails are. I also briefly forgot what Honey's name was. I'm like, why did you talk to her in such a dismissive way? Like, go on, Honey. And I was like, oh wait, that is her name.
Good one, sweetheart.
Go on, baby. Oh God, we're on the first movie still. Where are we up to?
We are to the point where Michael Myers breaks out, kills Joe Grizzly, and Laurie Strode is introduced.
Yes.
And the babysitting kids.
Yes.
Like Babysitter's Club.
Well done. I don't do it like this very often. This is not how I run my show. Normally I'm like, let's talk about a movie for 5 minutes. And we're stretching this over like 2 hours. They also do
taking a 2-hour movie and turning it into a 5-hour podcast.
Yeah. They also do that trope where when we first meet Laurie with her family, there's a whole breakfast, like the most magnificent breakfast you've ever seen. And she's like, I'll just have a piece of toast, and walks out. I'm like,
why? But why?
Watching her figure.
Yeah, figure.
My grandma used to always say that. Like, she'd always make these extravagant meals, and if you didn't eat enough, she'd be like, what are you doing, watching your figure?
That is primo grandma talk for sure. Especially if it's Italian. You said you're Italian, so...
Well, that she wasn't. My mom's side's Italian.
How dare she not be Italian?
I know.
I hope you took
The
it to task for
nerve.
it every time you saw her. Be
No,
more
she would
Italian.
she would always make fun of us for being Italian. She'd be like, "Oh, the grease balls are here," and
Wow.
I've been called every name in the book when it comes to being Italian, even though I'm only 25%, but I still exploit it.
Yeah, you're Italian in the way that I'm French. I think it's like 7%, but
I'm a little bit more than that.
it's why I'm so romantic. At least 7% of me is romantic.
And that's true. I've fallen in love at least 7 times this episode.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's still my beating heart.
So we meet the people listening to this are like, what is this episode? Also, why hasn't Honey spoken in 20 minutes? Why weren't the boys stop flirting with each other? Jump in, Honey. Tell us, what are we missing here? Tell me more about this movie.
Which one? Part 1 or part 2?
Oh, she's not even paying attention anymore. Damn it.
No, because
I don't blame her. We
we
did just kind of start
Halloween
nonsense.
1, then Halloween 2.
No, we're still talking about Halloween 1.
Okay, good. The movie that I like. Yes.
Yeah, keep talking about. So what are some other things about it you really liked?
I like the fact that it took a while for Laurie to actually get hurt. Like, she's so smart. Like, I know it's all the director's, like, the script and everything, but I like the way that it all works. Like, she doesn't get killed. She doesn't get stabbed. Well, she does, but, like, that doesn't take until probably the last 5 minutes of the movie. She's a strong girl, like, strong. She's got a good mind on her. Whereas in recent, horror movies, you're like, don't say I'll be back, or don't look behind you, or look in the corner. There's a guy looking to stab you. Do you know what I mean? Like, they were a little bit advanced back then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, with this movie especially.
She's a very smart final girl. And I know the final girls are often painted that way, but you do see, like, I always think back to, like, the first Friday the 13th with, I can't remember her name, but the actress is Adrienne King. And, like, she's the final girl, I feel, almost by default. Like, she's very, like, it's not even like that she's an airhead, but she's just very, like, she's just, like, not on the same planet as everyone else. She's like, there was a boy at the lake. Like, she's very, like, I don't, like, kind of think of her as necessarily, like, clever or, like, kind of focused. She's just kind of there, and she's, like, just the least offensive of the campers and stuff like that, and by default she's the final girl. Whereas I agree, especially this version of Laurie, like, I love Jamie Lee Curtis's Laurie, but that version is very naive. Like, that's, it was the 70s, was a simpler time, and she's a very naive character, whereas this Laurie seems to be a little bit more street smart. And even though she's, like, not perfect, she's definitely, like, she knows to hide, she knows to be quiet, she knows, to, like, kind of get out of the way and stuff like that. So I agree.
She's
and
resilient.
You know what my favorite part was? Like, when she tried to seem very sympathetic towards Michael, she was like, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. And then she grabbed something and then she went right into his body. And I was like, yes.
She made that noise too.
That whole sequence when they're hiding in the shower or behind the glass door with the cops there, I remember the first time I watched that being absolutely terrified. Like, because that's the other thing. We haven't really talked about Tyler Mane, who plays Michael, or at least adult Michael. Like, this is the biggest Michael Myers we've ever seen. Like, this guy is, like, he is hefty. Like, he is tall. He is, like, wide and solid. Like, I think he might be
a pro wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, legit.
That's what we were talking about, RJ. Remember? And I said, is it Andre the Giant? And you're like, not quite. Not quite.
Andre the Giant had been dead for, like, at least 10 years.
I know.
They brought him back.
Yes. I know.
He's undead Michael Myers.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about in part 2, because we'll get to that. Tyler Mane's physicality, like, he's definitely the scariest of the Michael Myers, I think. Like, we get close in Halloween Kills, which was from a few years back. Like, that one's very brutal, but this guy just is hulking. Like, and I feel like the only reason we have Joe Grizzly, my least favorite character in the film, is so you can put one big guy up against Michael Myers and show, like, that he's basically a matchstick compared to him.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys like that Michael Myers is a giant in these because he's so imposing, or do you like the original ones where he's just a normal guy that could be anyone? Because
No,
I see
I
the
like
benefits
this
of
one.
both. Oh.
I like the big, like, because he's more, I don't know, more, how do I say it? When someone intimidates you more, like, because he's so big. Like, because I'm 4'11", anyone's like freaking 7 foot or more would be intimidating to me. I'd be scared shitless.
I just realized that I'm taller than someone.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3", barely.
No, you're not 5'3".
Yeah, I thought I was 5'5", and I was bragging about it for years. I'm like, well, at least I'm not smaller than 5'5". And I looked it up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm barely 5'3".
And Honey's not even 5 foot.
I thought I was 5'1", and then I did a health check, and then the lady's like, "No, doll, you're 4'11", and I'm like, "Really?"
To be fair, Honey and I use the metric system, so we get confused by these imperial, measurements.
Ah, yes. Man, they make you Australians small. I thought you guys were like
we're the only
out
ones.
Dundee wrestling alligators, fighting koalas off.
Yeah,
boxing kangaroos.
That's us. That's actually what Honey and I are doing after this episode. Is we're gonna go punch a bunch of kangaroos out. So
yep, you will.
God, I want to come down.
I'll just hide behind you.
See, in America, we'll just eat a bunch of cheeseburgers.
I'm so tall, so she can hide behind me.
No, and you're solid. You're solid. Like,
thanks.
Yeah.
Sure. Not.
You guys have a big presence about the both of you, so I always thought you were taller.
That's why I'm so loud. I'm like, and we like, this is a very small chair. I look tall and like, wow, he's so tall in his chair. Like, this tall's 3 foot. I don't know.
I just heard that. It's actually a child's chair.
Yeah, this is my daughter's chair. It doubles as a rocking chair for the elderly, so I'm
Yeah.
To answer your question though, I also like a big imposing Michael Myers. Like, I feel like him and Jason need to be just solid. Like, they need to be, because they're not fast. You don't see them run. Like, they're meant to. It's the idea that even if you can outrun them, they're just going to endure forever. They're just so big. Like, they're just going to be that eternal haunting presence. So,
or else
and they won't die. They won't die.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you can stab them as many times as you want, anywhere, and they don't die.
Unless you're Michael Myers in Halloween Ends and they put you through a tin can scrapper or whatever.
He got the Steve Buscemi in Fargo, where they throw him in the wood chipper.
Oh.
It would be amazing if there was a post-credit sequence where you just saw those puzzle pieces reassemble, and Michael he pulls himself back together.
They've done that in horror movies before,
surely,
haven't they?
Surely.
God, I'm trying to think. There's a specific example of one. Was it Hellraiser or something where the guy?
Maybe.
Oh, I love Hellraiser.
I'm not a big Hellraiser guy. I've seen the first 3 and the most recent remake, and I've got to give them another go. I just can't get my head in. I don't think they're bad films. I just don't get it.
Oh, some of them are.
Yeah.
Whenever I tore out both of my ACLs, I couldn't walk, so I was just in bed for a month. I watched all of the Hellraiser movies.
I've seen the one also with Adam. Was Adam Scott in Hellraiser? Or is he in something else?
I don't know. I'm terrible with names.
Adam Scott is he's the guy in Severance, that TV show Severance, which I haven't watched, but
great show.
Everyone else has apparently. And also Paul Rudd's in an old horror film. Maybe he was.
Paul Rudd?
Yeah, one of his first films. I think one of his first films is a Halloween or a Hellraiser. Let me look this up because the audience really would love this if I could just stop everything. Look at it. I'll look at it.
Honey, let's stall.
Yes.
Let's stall. Yes.
Perfect.
Nailed it. Hang on, let me find this out, and then we'll get back to this Halloween movie, which we're doing a really good job talking about.
We are.
Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. He plays Tommy Doyle.
Oh
shit!
So there you go.
I got that at a yard sale recently for 99 cents.
Paul Rudd. And Adam Scott is in one as well. Maybe he's in a vampire movie or something. He was the guy in Parks and Recreations. I'll show you quickly. This guy, you know him.
Oh yes,
You've seen
I
him
love
and
Parks and
stuff.
Recreation.
Yeah,
yes.
you guys have seen him and stuff. And Roy, he's Step Brothers. He's the douchebag brother in Step Brothers.
Okay.
Oh yes.
I see. Now you're speaking my
funny.
I
language.
should have started with that. Yeah.
Yes. Dumb it down for me.
Yeah. Sorry.
I have no class.
And he's in Hellraiser Bloodline, and he plays a character called Jacques, and he's from the past. It's like a set in the past or something.
Yep. Well, it goes through like 3 generations.
Yeah, he wears like a crazy like collar and wig ensemble.
407 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. He's like a patriot. Like to tie it into movies that Roy has seen. He's like the patriot.
Hey, he's like the Patriot, the Gladiator, and the Terminator all in one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hellraiser, the Patriot. I can't. I'm trying to find him like picturing like a salty wig. Give me a second, and then we'll get back to it.
How is a wig salty?
I don't know. I just sometimes I speak before I think. All right, I couldn't find it. It's all good. So then we're in the final act. We haven't talked about either Brad Dourif, who plays the sheriff, who was in Exorcist 3, and he was the voice of Chucky, and he's in Deadwood, and he's like in a bunch of stuff. We were talking about Brad Dourif quite a bit on your podcast, Roy, because he plays the insane guy who has the.
Well, he plays. Yeah, he plays the Gemini Killer, right?
Yes, the Gemini Killer. That's right. I've forgotten that movie already. I've watched it a few times, and I keep forgetting that movie.
He has an excellent performance in that.
Yeah. And he's good in this as well as the sheriff. Like it's so weird seeing him be a friendly, likable guy because he so regularly plays villains. But he's a real like sweetheart character. Like he's just just trying to look after his daughter. Is that the
dad?
Yeah.
Of someone? Yeah.
Annie's dad.
Like one of the girls.
Yeah, he's Annie's dad. And he has, and again, just like how Annie goes to the ringer twice in 2 movies, he twice has to walk in on his daughter naked, like brutalized by Michael Myers. Like. Just a rough old time in the Brackett house. But he's really good. So we see him meet up with Loomis, and he doesn't like Loomis because he thinks that like he's just trying to kind of give Haddonfield a bad name and stuff like that. But he's like, look, I can help you. Like, I know where he is. And then we find out that Laurie is the adopted sister of Michael. Like he was Michael's baby sister and was adopted by someone in the town. And then we see the Strodes get absolutely murdered. And with that really upsetting like juxtaposition of them being like brutally killed, and you hear that really cheery voicemail. Like with the like, you've called the Strode resident, and they're like doing the vampire voice and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you ever want to feel horrible, like listen to really lovely family messages while you watch them get killed with a capital K.
I'll do that next time. I like that he throws the mom through the table. I feel like glass tables are a little underutilized. I did see it in Smile, though. That was pretty cool when she trips and falls through the glass table.
Oh, yeah.
Smile's so good. So underrated. People didn't like that. But it boggles my mind that people hated the first one but loved the second one. I'm like...
I love both. Both of them were great.
It's the same thing, guys. Same thing.
I haven't seen the second one. I just watched the first one, so give me a couple years. But I didn't understand that people said they thought it should have ended like 5 or 10 minutes sooner. I thought the ending was fine.
The ending is the best part of that movie. Like that ending.
Correct.
Yeah, the demon opens her mouth and crawls inside.
Oh, terrifying. That monster is so scary. Yeah.
Just so you know, the girl's Australian. The girl with the brunette hair at the start.
Yeah.
The one that... Yeah, she's in
takes the
Away.
base and...
Yeah, her name is...
you guys know her?
Not personally.
Not personally.
I know her from other stuff as well. She's really... She was in All Cheerleaders Die. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
Oh, yes, I have.
That's a great flick, All Cheerleaders Die.
That's a great movie.
And the main girl in Smile is Kevin Bacon's daughter.
Really?
Sosie Bacon, yeah.
What's her name? Sosie?
Sosie?
That's pretty cool. I like that. Sosie. It's like Susie, but classy.
Caitlin Stacey is who we're thinking of, Honey.
Oh, Honey's cat's up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cat's gonna pounce.
She's getting ready for bed.
But Smile's great. I'm really I'm glad you got to check it out and that you liked it, man, because that's a good one. Yeah, but I 2 I like, but I thought people like lost their minds over 2. They're like, "Oh, it fixes all the problems with the first one. It's amazing." And I watched 2, and granted, I had a fever of like 100 degrees, and I kept sleeping. But I was like, "It's fine. Like, it's good. I like it." But I think they're just doing a lot of the same stuff from the first one. Like, oh no, like, and she can sing. It's like that's the big difference. But it's like it's good. I'm not trying to oversell or undersell it. Like, it's a good movie, but I don't understand how people could not be there for 1, but they suddenly changed their mind for 2. So I wasn't happy with the Smile 2 audience. They can get lost. All right, back to Halloween. We haven't even finished the first movie.
Yes, we're at the climactic conclusion.
So the sheriff finds his daughter, and he sends Loomis off to find Laurie, who is going through the ringer. Like, yeah, we had the police officer against the glass, so we see the blood pour down, and we have
underrated
this
scene.
Really good scene. We have them crawling through like the debris in the house. The kids get out, and is that when they fall into like the basement or whatever? And is that when she stabs him?
Yes.
Yeah. And then somehow they end up in the pool. She's in the pool with Michael. Empty pool for those being like, what? They went swimming? No, they didn't.
Not a pool party.
Not a pool party. And Loomis is there and just fires bullet up. He shoots him, doesn't he? He shoots Michael a bunch of times.
Yep.
Michael falls.
Nothing seems to put him down, though, as you know.
Michael, we think he's gone. They come back, and they're having a bit of a chat in the car. And there's a beautiful line where Laurie's like, "Was that the boogeyman?" Because they've had all this talk about the boogeyman all movie. And Lewis is like, "Yeah, I think that was." And then Michael smashes the window and pulls Laurie back through the window and takes her back upstairs.
Yeah, and then he chokes out Loomis too.
Yeah, he chokes out Loomis. Loomis survives, and then that's pretty much it. We have them fall off like a balcony, and then you just see like Laurie unload a gun into his head, basically. Which to me was the first time I watched it, and even now, maybe one of the most terrifying moments of that film. Like that scream when she finally kills him, and then then we see in true Rob Zombie style credits with really happy like video footage of when they were younger.
Yes. Younger,
he does it
correct.
in every movie. Like every movie, he has to have little slideshows.
Yeah. Did you know that if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure Scout Taylor Compton got hurt when they fell out the window.
Is that true?
Yeah, I that's what I've heard. Like she fractured her arm or hand or something.
Wouldn't surprise me. It's a pretty big fall,
right?
Yeah.
Especially if
Did you get a stunt double?
I don't think for that one.
They do use stunt doubles, but sometimes actors will elect to do their own stunts, especially if it doesn't seem too dangerous. And whilst once I hit 30, I'm just afraid of breaking. So I just feel like if anything hits me, I'm just going to shatter into dust. But I imagine at her age, she was 19, 20, first major film. It's only a 1-story drop. They're like, it's safe. She's like, yeah, let me give it a go. And it might not have even been a bad stunt. She just might have fallen a bit wrong and just hit something or missed a cushion or something and just dislocated a shoulder or something. But yeah, but I didn't know that, Roy.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here.
We don't on your show. You read out all the facts before and after the film, but I didn't ask you for any honey facts.
That's fine. I didn't get many. I skimmed Wikipedia quickly before I hopped on at about 5:50.
Do we have any final thoughts on the first Halloween film before we jump into Honey's favorite?
Non-favorite.
Go ahead, Honey. Give us your final thoughts.
I actually gave it. I don't know if you watched my reel, but I gave it a good.
Of course we did. I watch everything you put out.
7 out of 8.
7 out of 8. Wow.
No, 7 or 8. 7 or 8 out of 10, and that to me was good. That to me was good. But yeah,
I still really like it. I'm glad I watched the theatrical cut because I haven't watched it in a while, and I do find it more enjoyable than the director's cut. It's about 10 minutes shorter, which I don't care about the length of a film. Like, if you use the time wisely, I don't care if you make me sit there for 3 hours. See The Patriot, but I that abuse scene removed from the sanitarium. Taking it out was the right choice. It definitely made it a more enjoyable watch. Not having that in there and having Laurie appear sooner in the film also, I found I enjoyed more. But the director's cut is still totally worth your time. Like, it's definitely worth checking out if you want to see a different version of the movie. But it is bleaker, for sure. What about you, Roy?
Yeah, this is probably my second favorite Halloween in the franchise. I like that around this time, these remakes of slasher movies really brought the brutality because in the 80s, so many times it was censored or toned down. So to see Texas Chainsaw and Hills Have Eyes and Halloween, where you can actually show the violence and the bloodshed, I love that about these movies from around that time. So, and I like that it also takes the Halloween story that we knew from the original movie and just adds to it. It doesn't just remake it shot for shot. We get Michael's backstory. It switches things up a little bit. So, yeah, overall, if we're doing numbers, man, 10 out of 10. Fuck yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I really dig it. I don't know where it ranks for me, but I really like it a lot. So then we jump to Halloween 2, and before we talk about Halloween 2, because honey, I know how much you love this one. I think it's worth talking about. This was not a film that Rob Zombie wanted to make. I don't know if you know this, but after the first one, he did like a 3-picture deal with them, and they were like, "Look, you got to come back and do Halloween 2." And Rob Zombie was like, "No, I'm not doing Halloween 2." Like, the 3-picture deal was, I could make any 3 movies with you guys. I want to keep working on my Devil's Rejects franchise. And like, no, you got to do a Halloween sequel. If you don't do a Halloween sequel, we're going to let someone else write the sequel and direct a sequel to your movie. And so Rob Zombie was like, fine, I'm going to make the worst Halloween film you've ever seen. Which apparently was his attitude going in. Like, he didn't want to make a film that people would enjoy. He wanted to kill the franchise, if the rumors are true. So we have a vastly different tone of film. We have a Michael Myers who's...
So I heard something a little bit different. I heard that was his... Well, I heard that was his initial attitude because in the first one, he had done basically everything. He was the director, the music guy, all this stuff. So initially, when they said about a second one, he was so burned out that he was just like, I don't want anything to do with this. And then like a year passed or whatever when it was coming time to make it. And then he was more open to the idea. And he liked the idea that it wasn't going to be a remake of Halloween 2. He was going to have more creative freedom than to just copy what Carpenter had done. So, I mean, he may still not have been in love with the idea, but he was definitely more open to it from what I hear. I don't know. I wasn't
creative freedom.
I'm glad to hear that because like most people who saw Halloween 2 when it came out, I didn't like it, but now I really like it.
Yeah. It
what
took me
changed?
a couple watches.
I became a more mature viewer, honey.
His tastes improved.
I just think it's one of those films. Like some movies, I mean, I believe that every movie deserves 2 watches. You don't get everything you want and need out of the first viewing. A lot of the time, you watch a film, the first time you're just trying to take in the story. So often repeated viewings help you understand it more and appreciate it more. So I don't know if the movie changed or whether it was just I changed. And like, there are a lot of things I really like in this film. Again, I'd primarily seen the director's cut. The biggest change between the director's cut and the theatrical cut is the Laurie and Annie storyline. In the director's cut, they hate each other. Like, they're constantly fighting. None of that is in the theatrical version, which I didn't even know. I'd never seen the theatrical version. It's not in it. It's a completely different film. Completely different film.
Yeah, because they live together in the version that I watched.
Yeah. In the director's cut, I'd never seen the theatrical cut version before. In the director's cut, they live together and they hate each other. Like, every scene that you see in the version you've watched, honey, goes on for another 2 minutes, and it's them like at each other's throat, like cursing at each other, like hating each other. Like, Annie holds Laurie responsible for her becoming like deformed and having a terrible relationship with her dad, and she blames Laurie. But Laurie also is an orphan, so they have to live together. Like, yeah, Annie does not like Laurie in the sequel in the director's cut. So it's a very different movie.
Well, I think it was, I thought it was more the opposite. Like, Annie's trying to help Laurie, and Laurie just doesn't want to have any of it.
To be fair, I watched the theatrical cut recently, so I might be getting that the wrong way around.
So yeah. I saw this in theaters, so I probably saw the theatrical cut, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't like this the first time I saw it either. I was expecting a Halloween 2 remake, just like they did with the first one. So that hospital fake out pissed me off. And then after that, I was like, this is stupid. I don't care about this dumb white horse. And
yes, the dream sequences. Oh my God.
Oh, that's some of the best parts now.
No. Where his mum literally comes out in every scene. Well, not every scene.
Yeah, and there's like
but
the pumpkin spirits.
Comes out. Yes, and she keeps talking about going home. Like what?
She wants him to kill. She wants him to kill himself and Laurie.
Yeah.
And what's the white horse relevance? Like that's what is the mum meant to be the white horse coming to pick up Michael Myers, or it just didn't make sense to me. And that's why I probably didn't like it, because I didn't get the references with the white horse, with the coming home situation and the dream sequences. I'm like, Jesus, can we get on with the movie? Like killing.
I think like ultimately the coming home is definitely, it's time for them to die. Like in the end of that first film, like Michael and Laurie should be dead. Like there's no way either of them should have survived that film. And this whole they've just kind of been living on borrowed time since the end of that film. So this film is pretty much like, you got to move on. Like it's time to leave. Like you have no, like as long as Michael is here, he's going to be a destructive force. As long as Laurie is on Earth, she's going to be in pain. It's time for them both to move on. And by the end of that film, spoiler alert. Wait, she does. Hang on, Laurie does die at the end of this movie, doesn't she, honey?
Yes.
Okay, because in the director's cut, she does. In the director's cut, we hear Michael talk, which isn't in the theatrical cut.
What? What did he say?
He's like, no,
die.
Yeah, die. That's what he says. Die. And he gets
and he sticks Loomis.
Yeah, jumping ahead, we see Michael get blown away by the cops. Like he gets absolutely shot to death. That doesn't happen in the theatrical cut either. I'd forgotten about that.
Right? Doesn't Laurie kill him in the theatrical?
Yeah, he just like dies. He just like dies with a whimper, like in a.
Lame. I want to see him get blown away.
Yeah, you got to watch the director's cut at least for that. But there's no like nasty business in this film in terms of like people getting assaulted. So there's none of that in this film at least. We get some new friends for Laurie. She's got her record store girlfriends.
Oh yeah,
I quite like. I think they're quite fun. It's nice to see her.
Yes, they are.
Branch out and have some new friendships going on there. Poor old Sheriff Brackett is like the dad from every sitcom ever. Like he's constantly getting like wailed on for having too much cholesterol and too much bacon and stuff like that.
Yep, that was the start. I think the first 10 minutes of part 2, where she's going, Dad, can you get us a pizza? And then he's like, oh, I'll get us a pizza. And then she's like, make it with no cheese.
Yeah, whole wheat and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean?
Did that ruin it for you? Like that's when you were like,
no.
Franchises, they can't order a proper pizza. Get me out of here.
No. I will tell you what ruined it for me. Can I go there?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Go.
There's just no. Okay, so remember how I was talking about Final Destination? How there's just no build up to the killing and all that stuff. This is similar. The kills just happen so quickly. It was like Michael Myers does not take any prisoners. He's not, he doesn't care what race you are. He doesn't care what sex you are. He doesn't care who you are. Bang, bang, bang. If you're in the vicinity, you're dead. Like, look at the ambulance driver. He got killed. You know what I mean? He escaped. And then what happened? He killed the next person and the next person and the next person and the stripper and the stripper's partner or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's what I didn't like. Like,
I don't know what you mean.
There was a lot of
hang on,
unnecessary.
He's taking too long to kill people? He's not taking enough time to kill
people? No, too fast.
He's efficient.
Too fast.
He did lose. Too fast. Too fast, too furious.
Yes, but there was
and he just wants to see them get skinned alive.
There was one guy that didn't deserve to die. Oh, that rhymed. That guy that was looking after Laurie when she escaped from the hospital, and she was knocking on his door.
Oh, Wilford Brimley? Like the old guy?
Yeah.
It's not Wilford Brimley.
Isn't
Is
it? No, I don't. No,
it's the Grounded for Life granddad.
So
you know what I mean?
I'm getting my old American men confused. Hang on.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley's the diabetes guy.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
This is if you ever saw the show Grounded for Life, he's the granddad in it.
Oh yeah, Richard Reel is his name. I don't know why I thought it was Wilford Brimley. Wait, Margaret Kidder's in this movie? Did I miss that?
Yes, she is. She's a psychologist.
She is too.
Elizabeth.
What's she known for?
She was Lois Lane in the '70s Superman movie, and she's also in the original Black Christmas. She's like the
hell yeah,
love that movie.
She gets like all the nasty like pervy calls. Yeah.
You know, talking about the kills in this movie, I know Honey wants to see more suffering and them dragged out longer, but this is a gruesome movie. Like the amount of just like faces that get smashed and the amount of blood and bodies and eyes ripped out. Like, I love that.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't understand what I still don't really understand why you didn't like it, Honey. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't like it. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But all you've told me is there's too many kills?
Too fast.
Too fast.
Like with Final Destination, there was no, like, each and every person was getting killed. We know the reason why they got killed. There's no build-up. Like, with Michael Myers, he just kills anyone he sees in his way. Like,
yeah.
I think I know what Honey's saying. She wants she wants quality over quantity. Like, the kills need to mean something.
Sure.
Like, here's random nurse. Oh, she just got stabbed 20 times. Here's random friend. I see what you're saying, Honey.
That's fair enough.
Like in the first one, hey, let's kill stepdad. Let's kill sister. Let's kill sister's dickhead boyfriend. Fair enough. We get that, right? And we get the reasons why those people died. But in part 2, the stripper, why the hell did the stripper need to die? Like, what'd she do?
She was there.
I know it was a funny scene. Like, it was good.
She shouldn't have been a naughty girl.
I will say, like, in your defense, I don't really remember too many of the kills. I watched it earlier this week, and I'm already kind of forgetting most of the kills, to be honest.
They told you, not very, like, memorable.
Yeah, that's fair.
I remember each and every kill, and I think about them as I fall asleep each night. I can tell you why I didn't like this the first time I saw it, because I was expecting a remake of Halloween 2, so when did I already say this?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
When the hospital fake out. You didn't like.
Yeah. Fucking A. What am I doing? Have I not slept? No, I slept. I slept like 4 hours. I'm good.
Yeah, 4 hours is enough. You can do that.
Yeah.
No
cut
way.
that part out. What?
4 hours? That's like, you're on zombie time. Literally.
Yeah,
hey, when you watch as many horror films as we do, we're always on zombie time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Dawn of the Dead here.
Oh, nice.
James, if you can cut these last 3 minutes out and make me not look like a shithead, that'd be amazing.
Let's
cut
the last 10 minutes out.
Yes.
God damn it, what are we talking about? Halloween 2.
Yes, the kills. They weren't quality.
I'm trying to think why I didn't
weren't
like
meaningful.
the first time. I think the reason I didn't like the first time is it felt very slow. Like, this is not... Like, the first one is almost like action-packed in as much as like it's constantly moving. Like, it's very plot-driven. There's a lot of like violent moments. The film, like, it's very quick-paced, whereas the sequel is a lot slower. And I think that's what I struggled with the first time, because it's less about the kills.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably why there's so many of them, because they're like, look, we're slowing things down. We're going a bit more cerebral. We're talking more about trauma and what it means to be a victim. We better make sure there's lots of kills in here to kind of pad out that difference, I suppose.
You know what I did notice is that, at least in the director's cut, after the hospital scene and before the climax, like, it's mainly a story about Laurie and Annie and their relationship after all this stuff happened to them. The kills... Formally, like, he kills a couple people here and there, but like the main part of it where he goes on a rampage doesn't really start until like the last 20 minutes where he's hunting down Laurie.
Yeah, and if you watch the director's cuts back to back, it's almost like the first one is Michael's story and the second one is Laurie's story. Like that's
a good way to look at it.
the way I kind of looked at it as well. Because when I watched the director's cuts last year, as I said, I got to like over an hour in the first one. I'm like, where's Laurie? Like, now I understand I didn't like this. Like, Laurie needs to show up, man. But if you watch them back to back, you're like, okay, her story is the story of a survivor. So we get introduced to her in this film, but really her, whether it was initially intended this way or not, her true story is continued over in the second film. And that's where we really get to know Laurie and get to see her deal with being Angel Myers and all that sort of stuff.
Here's two other things I like about it, and I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. I think this one has one of the most fall/Halloween vibes to it, with the sweeping shots of like the overcast rural landscapes, countryside, and where he's just walking around. And I like that he's just walking around as like this grody, insane killer. He's not wearing the mask. He's not dressed as anything special. He's just like a normal dude walking around in the woods, and to me that makes it feel more special, or at least stand out more in the slasher genre, because he's not some guy in a like a super suit
in a
or
mask.
anything. Yeah, he feels more like a real life down to earth serial killer. Yeah, like you could see this guy killing some people, like he does.
Yeah, I really
What
like
do you guys
that
think?
scene. I agree with you. I really like that scene with like the farm, like the guys on the farm or whatever, who they're like, I told you to get off my farm, and then like perfect accent, by the way, and then like he just lays waste to the four guys, and that dude, is it Mark Boone? I want to say Mark Boone Jr., and he's like in everything, like that guy, the older dude with the long hair.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys from Sons of Anarchy in here, and he's one of them.
He's in Sons of Anarchy. He's in Batman Begins. He's in Too Fast, Too Furious. Like, he always plays sleazeballs. Like, he's a really good sleazeball actor.
Like Danny DeVito.
Yeah. And is that the girl from Third Rock from the Sun? Like, it looks kind of like her in the light.
That's a throwback.
Let me pull up my phone and see if I'm right. I don't think I am. I already got Wilford Brimley wrong, so not good odds tonight, but we'll see. But like, she's like, sorry about my brothers, and then like runs off, and then he lays waste to all of them. You'll also notice maybe if you've got very keen eyes, in the first scene when Laurie's being rushed into the hospital on the stretcher, the main doctor, the woman, that is the main girl from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That's Caroline Williams. Yeah.
You're good with your actors' names. I just know by faces.
I'm okay. I don't have much of a personality, so this is really where it all goes to.
You've made movies and actors your entire personality.
Oh, that's right. I'm just so it's not the girl from Third Rock from the Sun. So we've had a swing and we've had a miss. But also the assistant cop, like the deputy guy, the older dude at the end of the movie. I don't know if you recognize him, but he is both Marshall's dad in How I Met Your Mother, and he's also the voice of Patrick in SpongeBob.
Really?
Yeah. So the older like police officer who's talking to Brackett towards the end, when like they got him cornered on the farm, whatever. It's like that's Patrick from SpongeBob. So.
Wow.
I can't tell if there's something on my eye or if there's something on my screen.
It looks like it's in your face. Yeah. I think it's.
Oh, I got it. Oh, it's a piece of glitter. Maybe I was the one killing strippers last night.
I was going to go there and you got there first. It would have been amazing.
I would never kill a stripper.
It would have been amazing if while doing that, your eyeball just fell out of your socket. Like,
oh, shit. Hang on a second. Let me pop that.
Yes, I agree with you about him being a drifter. I think that's a really good change of character. And not seeing him in the mask, I was actually totally fine with, which is interesting because that's the thing that people complained about Halloween Ends as well. Like Michael was just kind of living in a sewer and stuff like that. But I like that he's just a normal dude being creepy and weird, not wearing the mask.
Honey, what are your thoughts?
Because either way, he's creepy. Well, you know what? I did like the opening scene of Halloween 2. Because it centers more on Laurie and her survival skills, because it was raining when she escaped from the hospital. Yeah?
So wait,
Okay.
hang on. I think I missed something.
Are we talking about our favorite parts of the movie?
No, Roy
Oh.
was asking if you like the idea. I was like, what does the rain have to do with it?
What the hell?
Really threw me. You like the movie when it rained?
No.
I like the bits when it rained. No, Roy was.
Rain really adds to it. Any movie that rains, Honey gives a 10 out of 10.
No, I gave this one a 2.
She gave
Love Shawshank.
She gave Rain Man a low score because the title was a lie.
No,
There was no
advertising.
I love Rain Man.
no raining in that movie. No, Roy was saying, do you like this version of Michael Myers where he's not wearing the mask and he's more
Yes.
kind of a drifter and stuff like that?
Yes, I do. I do. I like him both because in part 1 you have more of the mask because he wants to hide from people. But in the second one, I don't think he gives a shit.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Like, he's there on the earth to be, to have a purpose. He doesn't care what he looks like now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
and
he's
he's in
up.
recovery. He's like, hey, I'm licking my wounds after that huge fight. So,
It's really a movie about Michael building up his self-esteem. It's a coming-of-age story, really.
Yeah. He just wants to ask out the girl.
I also like...
Who happens to be his sister. Yuck.
A little incest never hurt anyone. I also like how the mask is all torn apart in this one. It's not perfect. It's ripped and burned and cut.
I like that in both of these movies. I feel like in both of these Halloween films, and if you've ever watched the documentary, the Blu-ray that I've got, there's a 4-hour documentary which I was very tempted to watch before this. It's called I can't remember what it's called now, but it's like the Michael Lives or something like that, and it goes into like how the film was made, and you see like Rob Zombie going off over the different masks and showing how he wants the aging to be done, and like the mask needs to have wear and tear and look like it's falling apart over the progress of the film. I love that sort of stuff, that attention to detail, because these days they'd probably CG it. So I really like that they made 20 different masks. Yeah.
Yes.
And you got to think too, in the storyline, he buries it in his old house's basement, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be all gross looking. You should put some worms in it. That would have been cool. Have like a spider crawl out of his eye and he eats it.
It is weird. It is weird seeing his real face. I think that's something that people struggled with as well when it first came out. They're like, again, alluding to the mystery. They don't like the origin story, so they really don't like seeing anything other than the mask. Yeah, but
he looks like a typical Rob Zombie character that looks like Rob Zombie.
Exactly. All his characters look like Rob Zombie, even the women, with their dreadlocked hair and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Laurie was pulling off the dreads.
Yeah, and in Lords
Honey,
of
when
Salem,
are you gonna get dreadlocks?
Nah. My hair's too thin for dreadlocks. You need thick hair for that.
Mine's starting to thin out too.
Yeah, mine too. Look at the three of us. We're all going bald.
No, Honey has a beautiful head of hair. Look at that.
Oh, thank you. No, but it's thin as. You should see. You should see my floor. It's full of black hair, like black strands. It's like.
Every time I vacuum, there's like a blonde hairball.
There's no comments being made. It's just like, yeah, that sounds right.
Just stay in effect.
Yeah.
It's really gross when my chest hair starts to shed too, and it's been doing that since the summer. My back hair starts to shed. I'm getting my summer coat. I told you I'm hairier than the Wolfman in that movie. I wasn't making this up. I don't lie. I don't need to lie. I'm too ridiculous on my own.
Oh man. The reason why I'm shaking my head is I can relate. Oh man, getting old, it just all falls out. I got no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, Michael's mask and how we like.
So those are the two questions you had about the mask and about the drifter nature of him.
Did you guys get fall vibes? Did you want to break out the pumpkin latte because of all the countryside shots I
What
talked
does that
about?
taste like?
Pumpkin
I
latte?
see it all the time.
Oh, it's so
Yes.
pumpkin. So okay, it's got nothing to do with pumpkin. I looked this up because I was like, "What is pumpkin spice?" It's just like cinnamon and like nutmeg and stuff.
Oh.
It tastes like pumpkin.
It doesn't.
Are you not as basic as I am? Do you guys not drink pumpkin coffee as soon as September hits?
No. Well, we don't have
No.
autumn in September, first of all, because we're on the other side of the world. We have
Yes,
autumn
correct.
much earlier in the year.
Yes.
When's your autumn?
So when you have spring, we have autumn.
Whoa.
And vice versa. And summer and winter are reversed as well.
I knew that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would make sense. Huh.
Yeah.
So like October is your spring?
Yeah. My birthday is the last day of spring. Every year.
Oh, my birthday's in spring over here.
Nice.
Honey, when's your birthday? Are you spring?
I am spring. The third day of spring. September.
That's right.
I was definitely paying attention when you said that before, too.
Yeah. September 3rd? So you said September 3rd?
September 3rd.
Yes.
Absolutely. And your dad's is the 16th.
That's right. My wife's mother is also the 16th of September. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
My mom is
Freaky.
the 16th of December.
Wow.
This is the part of the podcast where we list all of our parents' birthdays.
This is great, great radio.
Drop a line and give us your birthday.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, you can't call into this show because it's not live, but at the end of the episode, I'll drop Honey's number and you can call her directly.
No!
Find Honey on Instagram and send her your parents' birthdays. She wants to know so she can forward a gift card.
I'm actually doing that right now.
When I say gift card, I definitely meant greeting card, but now you're out of pocket at least a couple of $100, Honey.
Yep.
I think the only reason I didn't like the film was it was slow paced. But like going through this time, I like that it's more patient. It has quiet moments. It goes for those kind of still moments as well. I like douchebag Loomis. I quite enjoy.
Oh my god.
This version of him, like he's so horrible, bro. Like when he abuses his assistant for getting the wrong coffee or not getting a coffee is really funny. The whole Chris Hardwick.
Whenever I blow up
Yeah.
as an author, I hope to be half the dickbag that Loomis is in this.
He's
I
such-
admire
Oh,
that.
he's an asshole.
I love seeing him get like torn apart on that Late Show with Weird Al.
yeah.
That's really good.
I like when they're walking out and he's like, "That was the absolute worst experience of my life," and then they see the security guard. Have a good night.
And there's a really nice moment. It's not a nice moment, I suppose, but it's a really nice callback when he's doing the book signing and Linda's dad shows up to the book signing. That's a really great moment.
Yep.
I like that quite a bit.
And he takes his gun out. You remember?
Yeah.
He takes his gun out. Yep.
Yeah, he does
So
not does not do the Devil's Rejects thing. Thank goodness. But
On Loomis.
yeah,
Smells like your dick. Another thing I like about this
you'll
movie,
get that joke, Honey, when you watch Devil's Rejects.
Oh, great.
another
don't
thing I
worry,
like
I will.
about this is that it's like a countdown to Halloween. It
Yes.
starts on like October 29th and goes to October 30th.
Mm.
There's just a lot of Halloween imagery on here. It really gets me in the mood. Take that
Nice.
however you want it.
Well, that was the sexiest thing that's been said on this podcast. Because I
didn't even put any charm on that.
I don't talk about anything sexy. I really like the.
But your guests
Definitely.
do.
Yeah. The
Well, I mean,
Remember,
look at
we
us.
were
How can we
talking
not
about
be sexy?
Nosferatu's little.
yeah,
Oh, yes.
I'd never talked about a character's ding dong until you came on the show.
And you guys went on for that for like 5 minutes. Yeah,
I
Jesus, can we get off
know.
Dracula's dick? Literally.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was. It sure was something. I can't believe I was bold enough. This is my first time meeting Honey. I'm like, look, we're gonna talk about this. So you better have opinions.
You know what?
Yep.
I'm glad he died after the sex instead of crying after that, because that would have just been pathetic.
Yes. Yep.
Nobody likes a guy that does that. James.
I was like, I wouldn't know.
I had to get at least one jab for Kevin.
Yeah, you've been avenged, Kevin. I really like the whole rockabilly concert. Like, I think that's a really fun element as well. Like, that's very Halloweeny as well. Like, getting some of that kind of cool spooky music in there. Am I wrong, or is the guy who's hosting that also the guy that got killed behind the dumpsters? Is it the same actor, Jeff Daniel Phillips?
Is it?
I could have
I love
sworn
that costume.
I could have
with the
sworn it was
big
the
teeth.
same. Yeah, I could have sworn it was the same guy, but I could be wrong.
What are the same things about a blonde and a jack-o'-lantern? They both have 3 holes. I just watched this a couple hours ago, so all these lines are fresh in my head.
Yeah, I should have done what you did and waited closer because I'm forgetting so much of it.
Oh my god, with Midnight Terrors, I watched that shit like 12 hours before we go on. Because I'm like, I will forget it.
Yeah, well, you saw what happened when I came on Midnight Terrors. I was like, I don't know, I watched it last night, I fell asleep. It was good, I think. And then you guys would say something like, did that happen? And you're like, I thought you watched this movie. I'm like, I did.
You're an amazing guest.
And I tried to blame alternate cuts. I'm like, I think it happened in a different
I was watching the 1990 cut.
I think you guys watched the director's cut. No, I didn't. We have what's her name dressed as Frankenfurter. She gets kilt in a van, in a shaggin' wagon, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
The werewolf shaggin' wagon.
Yeah. And that dude
what it showed
is so irritating. I was like, how did he score this smoking hot babe? Like,
that's what I was wondering too. Like, dude has 0 game.
Yeah, she was in The Final Girls. If you've ever seen that one, that's a really good movie as well. She played like the ditzy girl in The Final Girls. So yeah, but which is a great flick. But yeah, that dude was a douche. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait for this guy to get killed. And then she gets killed, and then they go back to Annie's house, and they find Annie has been attacked by Michael. And Michael's in the house, which is messed up, and the other girl gets messed up. And then
some of those shots of him just walking in the foreground and background in the house is so cool because it adds to that. Yeah, it adds to that like looming threat that he's there.
And that is classic Halloween stuff. Like that is the idea of him being there and not you're not noticing. Reminds me a lot of, I don't know if you guys watched The Batman a few years ago, the Rob Pattinson one.
I still have that on my list.
So it's like 3 hours.
I don't like Rob Pattinson. I don't like him.
He's great, and this movie is great as well. But in the opening sequence, so I'll spoil it a little bit for you because it's a 3-hour movie, so it's not a huge spoiler. But there's a moment very early on at the very start of the Batman where there's this like senator or whatever like on a phone call in his house, and like he's like got his back turned to the wall, and then as he like leans forward, the TV glows against the wall, and you just see the outline of this figure, and it's the Riddler, like hiding in the house. He's been there the whole time, and he's dressed like the Zodiac killer. It's very cool, and that reminded me of Halloween quite a bit. So,
I need to see that. Batman's really the only superhero I fuck with. Spawn's cool too, but mainly Batman.
They've been talking about making a new Spawn movie for almost 10 years now, so hopefully they're getting close.
I know. Dude, how good of a horror movie could they make with the Scarecrow, like they do in the Arkham games?
Well, they're doing a Clayface movie, and it's written by Mike Flanagan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they're doing a Clayface, like a horror Clayface film, which is meant to. I think it starts shooting pretty soon. I think it's going to be released next year. But
oh, badass!
Yeah, and Mike Flanagan wrote it, so yeah, I'm cool.
Honey, what's your take on Mike Flanagan and Clayface?
Do not know Mike Flanagan.
Mike Flanagan.
At least I don't think I do.
He wrote.
He broke my heart.
He did Haunting of Hill House. He did Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yes.
He did Oculus.
I watched those.
Yeah.
Hush.
I haven't watched Oculus
Hush is
yet.
great. Oh, Hush is so
dude.
good.
Oh,
I know.
Hush, is that
Midnight
the girl
Mass.
that's blind? I mean, deaf?
Yes. I like that you pointed at your ears and said blind. She's got that ear blindness.
I can't see.
I can't see your words.
Yes, I loved Hush. That was really good.
And he did Dr. Sleep as well, which is really good.
Oh, yes.
I always forget he does that.
I thought it was Stephen King. Dr. Sleep.
So Dr. Sleep was written by Stephen King, but the movie was written by Mike Flanagan. I think he directed it as well.
Ewan McGregor, Dr. Sleep?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, so
I didn't expect to, and it was really good.
Yeah. So in case you don't know, honey, Clayface is a Batman villain. He's a shapeshifter. And Mike Flanagan, who's done all those movies, has written a script for a Clayface movie, which is very cool. Because we don't need any more Joker movies. Like, I like all the Joker movies, but let's have someone else fight Batman for once.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks like Roy is getting ready to disagree and be like, you know what? More Joker movies.
No, I am good with Nicholson, Ledger, and Joaquin Phoenix. Those are really the only
They're
three
the only
Joker
three
movies I
Jokers.
need.
Correct. Who was the best Joker?
They're all good in different
Ledger.
ways.
No, to me, Heath Ledger, best.
Oh, okay. Well, see, Jack Nicholson is my favorite actor, but I don't know if that's my favorite Joker.
I am going to throw Mark Hamill in the ring because he did the voice for the animated stuff.
Yes. Very good.
Star Wars, Mark
Hamill? And video games.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a voice actor. He doesn't just do Star Wars. So he voiced the Joker in the 90s cartoon and in a bunch of 2000 stuff. He did a bunch of video games as well. And he's retired from the Joker now because Kevin Conroy passed away. And he's like, I won't play the Joker if my Batman isn't in this world anymore. So it was very sweet of him.
Isn't that right, Bats?
Yeah, that's not a bad Hamill Joker.
I can do some impressions every now and then.
Here's an impression of a
None
guy
of them are any good.
Here's an impression of a guy who wants to be on your podcast. Crickets. Like,
I wish I would have thought of that.
Can I bring up one more thing? One more thing that I didn't like about Halloween.
Yes,
there were no jump scares. I wasn't scared. Like Halloween 1, like there were a few jump scares, but in the second one there was no jump scares because number one, he just literally killed everyone. Like I was saying at the start, he didn't take. There was no backstory to when he killed. Well, not backstory, but like there was no chase. Do you know what I mean? He just killed. There was no jump scare. There was no suspense. There was nothing. The music was there, which was great, but I found the first one had a little bit more jump scare than the second one.
I have two questions for you. The first one about the kills. Did you watch the 2018 sequel to Halloween, the one from 8 years ago or 7 years ago? It was like the first Halloween movie.
It's the Rob Zombie one, right? We're talking about?
No. I'm just asking in general because I'm asking about the kills because a few years ago where Jamie Lee Curtis came back and she was a grandmother. Did you watch those ones?
Yes.
And in
that one's still on Netflix.
Yeah, did you like those?
I love them. I love anything with Jamie Lee Curtis coming back, like to avenge.
The reason I ask is in the first one, there's a great scene, I think universally heralded as the best sequence in any of the Halloween films from that era, where Michael goes into a house and the camera stays on the outside of the house. And you just see him walk through and just like slit throats and kill people. He moves to the next house. And it's the exact thing you're talking about. There's no motive there. There's no build-up. It's just him working his way through the houses. Like, did you like that sequence, or did you feel that was not earned?
He's calling you a hypocrite, honey. Fight back.
I'm not. I'm just asking because I'm just trying to understand.
Like, when I first watched it before I watched the Rob Zombies, I liked it. But now that I've seen the Rob Zombies and there's backstories and stuff, that it kind of already explains everything. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I went about it the reverse way. Do you know what I mean? Like I should have watched Rob Zombie first and then watched. Yeah.
I think it matters.
But who knows?
My other question was going to be, because I know this to be true for me, so I wonder if it's true for you, because we all watch a lot of horror films. Like we watch tons of horror films. I find that if I watch older stuff, I can really appreciate it. I can find it scary, but I find the jump scares tend not to be as effective on me if it's an older film because I kind of know what to expect because horror is always pushing forward. So given that this is like a 15-year-old movie, do you think that if you had seen it 15 years ago, there would have been more jump scares, or do you just think it's not very well executed?
Maybe, well, no. It wasn't very well executed at all.
Okay. I'm just curious because I know, like, if I watch stuff like from years ago, even if it's deemed quite scary, because obviously tastes change and horror evolves, I sometimes find older stuff less scary. I still can really like it, but the jump scares might not be as effective on me. So I was just wondering. I'm not a fan of a jump scare unless it's really earned. I feel like jump scares can be kind of tacky sometimes, but yeah. Do you want to weigh in, Roy? The question wasn't just for Honey, even though I only said her name.
I was going to say, you certainly directed it to Honey. I don't blame you.
Do you feel like older films, the jump scares tend to be less effective, or?
Oh, jump scares are never really effective on me because, like, my neurological system. Exactly. I'm a goddamn
Thanks,
man over
honey.
here. Thank you, honey.
It's very much insinuating that I am not. And that's accurate. Accurate for sure.
James, your balls are waiting in Honey's purse. Honey, please give them back after the podcast.
I wish other women would stop putting them in their purse.
No, my nervous system is pretty burned out from years of boxing and caffeine abuse, so jump scares never really do much for me. But man, they are annoying. Like the one Blair Witch movie that was recent is just a series of jump scares.
Yeah, I just watched that for the first time, and I didn't mind it, but I was like, they've got a style here.
I've never watched it.
I forget what it's even called.
It's called Blair Witch.
Boy, real original.
Yeah, the 2016 one. So, have you seen the original one, honey? Like from the 90s?
Nope, I've never seen any of them. Yep.
It's
Is that something you want me to watch?
Yes.
Controversially, I'm not a big fan of it. Controversial. I mean, like most people seem to think it really defined horror and like kind of did all this wonderful stuff for it. I just never really got into it.
It's good, but I don't like that it birthed the found footage genre because a lot of that stuff is just such shit.
Well, it
done
also
on a zero budget.
Also didn't birth the found footage. It like
no, I know there was shit in the 70s or something, wasn't there?
Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust in the 80s was the first
that
one.
Movie.
It's not a good movie, but like, I do have it on my shelf, and that one. But no, yeah, it definitely like people saw that and were like, oh, we can make movies cheap. Now that we know that you can do it for cheap, anyone can make a movie. And yeah, I've never been a huge fan of found footage, although I do like the Spanish wreck films. I think those are really good.
Oh my god!
And
Quarantine.
Quarantine's really good.
Oh, yeah. Quarantine's good.
And Hell House I quite like as well.
Yes, Hell House was good.
You know, one that gets trashed.
Wasn't there 3 versions of Hell House?
The 5th one is coming out this year, so we're up to the 5th and final chapter. I watched chapter 4 first because I'm a rebel, and I really liked. I really liked
going
4.
Against the grain.
I was like, I'm going to do this Star Wars way. Start with chapter 4. What were you going to say that people hate? Sorry, Roy.
Oh, people seem to hate Diary of the Dead, which is a found footage Romero film.
Oh, I've never seen
zombie apocalypse. Oh man, it freaks me out every time I watch it, and that's one of the few movies that can get under my skin like that.
I got to check it out. I don't think it's currently available in Oz, but I will definitely.
Yeah, we never get
pretty
good
hard
shit.
to find.
We do, just doesn't stick around for too long. You got to import it
illegally.
I was gonna say it makes it sound like a gang trade. Like,
I just
got this box of Blu-rays in. Hurry up.
Yeah. Did I tell the story? Have I told you the story about how I had to declare my Blu-rays when I came back into the country earlier this year?
No.
So I don't know if I told the story on the podcast. I'm sure listeners are like, God damn it, wrap this up. We will. I spent so much money on Blu-rays while I was overseas last year. I was overseas for 6 months. Once you bring in, I think $3,000 worth of goods, you have to notify customs, and I think I'd spent $6,000 on Blu-rays.
Oh
my suitcase was
$1,000 a month.
I had a suitcase filled to the brim, like the suitcase was full. And I remember when I got to customs, they were like, "How much did you like?" The guy declared like over $3,000 worth of spending. Like, how much over? I'm like, I don't know, like maybe $4,000 in total. And like, don't worry about it. They're like, what is it? I'm like, Blu-rays. I'm like, what? I'm like, movies. I'm like, what? I'm like, DVDs, videos. I'm like, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I was like, all right. And I shuffled away with like my $6,000 worth of
you rebel.
Imported Blu-rays. It's the only time I've been stopped by customs. That and when I was 16 years old, I got stopped for a block of cheese. But
well, I think the moral of the story is James is rich, so you can also send him gift card requests as well.
Yeah, I definitely maxed out my Zip account for that
one. You actually have no money left.
Yeah. Guys, they're taking my house next week, but at least I've got movies.
You look out the window, the car's getting towed off. Oh shit!
I've used Blu-ray cases as bricks for my new home. Like,
Use them as a blanket.
It's like a postmodern igloo. It's just
You eat off the actual discs like a plate.
yeah.
I lost everything. That's the price you got to pay for cinema sometimes, right?
Oh my god, they just had too many good things. You know, when in
No
Rome,
such thing as too much of a good thing, right?
That's true.
Exactly.
Do we have anything else to say about this movie? I'm trying to. Despite not being able to remember much of it now, I really do like part 2. I feel like with each watch, it becomes more enjoyable, and I think it's a worthy addition to the franchise for sure.
Did you like it better than number 1?
This time I didn't, but last time when I watched the director's cuts, I liked 2 better than 1. So I think the director's cut of 2 is better than the director's cut of 1, but I think the theatrical of 1 is better than 2. So
I tend to agree.
You haven't seen the director's cut. How can you agree?
Listen
to me calling around.
The theatrical cut, the cut that I watched, the one that's shorter.
What a douche I am.
You are a douche.
It turns out I wasn't for once.
I'm that guy at the party, like hooking up with girls I'm the way out of my league, just as a werewolf. I'm the douche. Oh man.
I'm actually mailing Honey. I'm in the process of this. I'm mailing her my DVDs of the director's cuts, so she should have those in about 7 to 10 business months.
You mean you're going to ship them by boat, which I'll never get? Yes.
Yeah, just go to the shore. You'll see it. It'll have a honey flag on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honey and I don't live that far away from each other. I could just like drop a copy of Halloween. It's about an hour. It's not that far. It's an hour's drive, but it is slightly closer than Roy.
Ooh.
I wish I lived near you guys.
Didn't someone in your suburb get like decapitated recently, Honey?
Yes.
And did you do it?
No.
Was it
there's a whole crime spree happening.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God, be safe, Honey.
It's so bad.
Was that
it's so bad.
And I guess we have to use the word alleged because it hasn't been like finalized yet. But was that the Beauty and the Geek girl?
The Beauty and yes, the girl that was on the show.
Yeah,
that was her.
So
yes.
I know they had in America as well, Roy. But there was like a cheesy like trash TV show, reality show called Beauty and the Geek, and one of the most popular beauties of all time. I was a big fan of that, so she's very, very funny. And apparently, she decapitated her boyfriend's head and was carried around in a bag around the suburb in which she lives.
Yep. I think it was in the northern suburbs, like Broadmeadows or something.
Broadmeadows is rough. I grew up near Broadmeadows. That's a tough town. That's
yep.
There was a shooting near where my mother used to live not too long ago. Like we don't get a lot of shootings over here, but there was one recently. I was like, geez, like so glad I live in like a really quiet suburb where, although that being said, I think there was a shooting near me not too long ago as well.
Where do you live?
Frankston? I live near Frankston.
Yep.
I'm not going to publicly advertise where I live on the podcast.
Oh, yes. No.
I'm going to need your exact address, account number, and routing info, please.
But apparently a kid made a homemade gun and
Social Security
did himself. So
did he 3D print it? Yep. People do that over here. They 3D print guns and kill people.
I didn't think about that because my wife and I were talking about it, and she was like, "How would they do it?" And we were joking about how in the office how Dwight tried to make a gun out of a nutcracker. But 3D printing, that might have been what it was. That actually is a legitimate option. Yeah. Honey's got some real things going on down near her place.
Yep.
What's
so funny?
It's just the thought of walking around with a head in a bag. Just going about my business. Just don't look in this bag with a rotting skull.
And like, I don't know, like that. Like,
I think I had a banana in there at one
What goes wrong in your life? Allegedly, just want to point out allegedly
you have to do that.
that's taken a turn. Like, because this girl like was, you know, not that it like that it's the only thing, but she was gorgeous. Could have had anyone she wanted. Like, really funny. Seemed very very much a sweetheart of a person, stuff like that. Like, what kind of life have you endured where one day you wake up and you're like, well, I'm lopping off a head today? Like, that's
It's the.
I hope
it's
this
the
is one of the clips that goes on Instagram.
It's the hot to crazy scale.
Yeah, the hot to crazy scale, maybe.
It's just like the good-looking guy to asshole scale. That's why I'm such a dick.
That's why I'm not, because I'm so grotesque.
No,
you're
I want to come over there and pet your beard. Very handsome young man, James.
I'll take it. I look very washed out and pasty here at the moment. Jeez, my lights. This
now that the sun's risen, I don't look like a ghost. It's pretty cool.
I'm surprised you haven't you can burst into flames.
I know. Hang on. Let's see if we can get a live look. There it is. There's the sun.
There it is.
Wow.
It is. Oh, it's 10:30 p.m. I didn't realize how late it was, which means that Honey is definitely going to get 4 hours of sleep tonight, and then we'll be like, haha, you can do it on 4 hours.
Welcome to the Honey Club, Honey.
The Honey Club.
Yeah.
Well, this was an episode. That's the best way to describe it. Jeez. It was as insane as I was expecting. Any final thoughts on any of the Halloween films before we get the heck out of here?
I probably might watch the director's cut on both.
Yeah.
Give it one more go.
The first one,
can you drop it off to my house?
Can I drive to your suburb? Roy says yes. I'll
be there in about 3 days.
I mean, I guess I'm committing it to wax by saying it on the podcast, but I'll wait to get you a copy. Yeah, I'll get you a copy.
All right, fantastic, awesome.
Yeah, maybe I'll get you it for your birthday. That can be a 50th birthday present.
Nice.
We'll figure it out. And after this podcast stops recording, I never speak to Honey again.
Get your director's cut, a signed copy. You want a poster too? Just block her. Promise the world, deliver nothing. That's what I do with everything.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god! Any
I'm
final?
actually going to have Rob Zombie show up for your 50th birthday party. What a bullshitter! He's not sending shit.
Exactly.
No, I will. I'll
yeah.
I won't send you my copy, but I'm sure there's there's always a JB sale going. I'll find it for you.
Use your connection.
We have a mutual friend who sent you a bunch of books, and they were going to send me a bunch of Blu-rays, apparently, which was very nice. I haven't heard back about that. So apparently, I'm getting some Blu-rays in the mail, so I'm very excited about that. And if not, that's fine. I'm still friends with them. Roy, any final thoughts on Halloween for you, my friend?
Boy, I thought I heard something outside.
It's Michael. Just
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's that lady that's going to cut. Maybe it's a woman that's going to show up and cut my head off. I know there's a few of those. Anyway, Halloween 2 and 1. Yes, very, very, very good. These are my two favorite of the franchise, followed closely by Halloween Kills. They bring the brutality in the franchise for sure. So love that. There's brutality, there's tits, there's vulgarity. So 3 things I like. And it's all wrapped up into the 2 nice little movies.
There is quite a number of boobs, especially in the second one. There's a lot of it going on. That's why I like that rockabilly sequence.
Oh yeah,
rock and roll and everything rocks and rolls. Hang on. Your top 3 Halloween films of all time. I almost glossed over this. Rob Zombie's Halloween 1, 2, and Halloween Kills. Like the original Halloween doesn't show up.
No, that's 4. It goes Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween, Halloween Kills, then Halloween Original.
Wait, that's your ranking? That's amazing.
And then probably Halloween 4. The last time I watched Halloween 2, I was really disappointed in that. I remember it being a lot better than that.
I haven't watched it in age. I just bought it on Blu-ray a few months back, but I haven't watched it since I got it. But
very underwhelming. I remember watching it a while back and thinking it was awesome. Then I did 2 years ago, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't that good.
I really like Halloween 3. I know it doesn't have Michael Myers in it.
Oh yeah,
Halloween 3 is really fun.
We got to go. We got to go save all the kids at Halloween that are wearing these masks before I got to plow you though. Guy's a legend.
Tom Atkins.
Fucking mustache. Yes.
Yeah, he's in like Creepshow and everything. Yeah, he's great.
What an absolute boss.
I like Halloween 3 a lot. I like Halloween Kills a lot as well. I think that's my favorite of that trilogy. Halloween Kills.
People trash that too. Yeah, that's my favorite.
That one's
of the
awesome.
trilogy.
I really like it.
Is that a Rob Zombie one?
No,
Halloween Kills?
No, Halloween Kills is the one where they're like, evil dies tonight. evil dies tonight, and then they're beating the crap out of Michael Myers, and then magic brings him back to life, and he kills them all on the street.
It's the second one of the new trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he puts the knife to the guy's eye, in the SUV. Yeah.
People's complaints with that are like, oh, it's just Michael going around killing people. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. That was Honey's complaint about Halloween too.
That's what I want in Halloween.
It's the one that had there's the gay couple. It's like Big John and Little John.
Big John and Little John, yeah.
Who are amazing. I love that.
And they actually refer to each other like Big John, Big John. Yes, Little John.
And Michael kills the girl's boyfriend through the staircase. Rips it. Yeah.
Crushes him through the banister.
Oh, it's so
After
good.
He kills his dad.
Yeah, it's so good.
Hell?
Halloween Kills. You must have seen it, honey. It's from the new trilogy. It's really good.
I don't think I have.
Oh my god. Okay, we're coming back next week to do that, apparently.
Okay.
Halloween Kills is awesome. I would say that's in my probably my top 3 of all the Halloween films. I think Kills is amazing.
Is it because it's cheesy?
No, it's not cheesy.
It's because it's vicious.
It's real. It's the most violent Michael Myers. It's the most violent Michael Myers you've seen.
Okay,
he's more violent than the Rob Zombie one, I would say.
You think so?
Okay.
I think so.
Man, I don't know. That second one's pretty brutal. Where he stomps that guy's head in.
That's true.
Smashes the stripper in the mirror.
Yeah,
breaks the Frankenstein guy's arm.
Kills the guy's dad, then kills the boyfriend in front of the girl. Puts a knife through the doctor's eye. Isn't there a glass bottle thing as well? Isn't there a glass bottle that fills with blood? Doesn't he bottle someone in the head and blood comes up?
I think you're right, yeah. I like when he traps them all in the car at that playground.
Yeah, and they're winding the windows up that's going to do anything.
They're so squirming around and he's just...
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
It's so good. It's really good.
All right, I'll watch it.
People need to get over themselves. It's so good.
They really do. Halloween Ends, I will never like, though.
Halloween
Ends, fight with Kevin about that.
Halloween Ends I like as well, but I get it. I understand that I'm in the vast minority, and I'll always be in the vast minority for that film. But I like that Michael had a sidekick. I like that. When they're teaming up and taking people out. Yeah.
Here's my thing. I appreciate the idea of it. I just didn't think that was the movie to do it in.
Yeah,
you build this whole trilogy.
We talked about this. We talked about this in your first appearance on the show.
Oh yeah, never mind. Forget what I'm saying.
That's okay.
Honey, what's your take on Halloween Ends?
She just said watch. She hasn't seen it.
I've never watched it.
Oh, you don't need to. Watch Kills.
Okay, cool.
Kills is great.
All right.
Kills.
I'll watch Halloween.
Really good.
Yes.
And that first one's good, but I remember when 2018
first one
came.
Was good.
When 2018 one came, people were losing their minds, and I was like, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really doing anything different. The only difference is that Laurie is older. That was the big takeaway. Kills, I forgot as well, depending on whether you watch the director's cut or not, the extended cut, they kill Laurie's daughter as well in the last scene.
That's right, yeah.
She's looking out the window she's just got her mother back, and then Michael comes in and kills her. It's oh my god, Michael's ruthless in Kills.
Oh, and you know what fucked me up is at the beginning when he just destroys all the firefighters.
Oh yes! Oh my god!
It's so messed up.
Am I going to watch this tonight? It feels like I'm going to watch this tonight now. It's really good.
What do I have to do tonight? I'll watch it if you watch it.
Well, when I say tonight, I mean in the next.
Tomorrow.
I mean the next 10 minutes. No, I've got to watch. I've got to watch another movie for something else. So, but I will watch Kills this week. We'll text and then we'll watch Kills together. And we'll talk about
Let's all three watch it. Get Honey there.
Yes.
Send it to the group chat.
We'll watch Kills this week. All right.
We'll live chat it. I'll wake up at 6 a.m.
If you loved admin on this podcast, we did a lot of that.
James, tell us what episodes we have coming up.
I don't know what episode's coming because I don't know when this is going to drop. Before we get out of here, Roy, do you want to tell everyone where they can find you, your books, all your wonderful workout pictures?
Oh, yeah, they are great. Hey, who has the better gym selfies, me or Honey?
I'll tell you who it is, and it's not me.
Me? No. Honey looks great in her gym pictures. I just look like a toy.
I barely have any posts of me in my gym clothes.
You just post your stories. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I post. I don't actually post it to my page.
Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't clarify.
Yeah. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare I say post instead of story? I'm not an influencer.
There's a difference. There's a difference. Stories disappear. Posts don't. Oh, unless
Boy,
you
they
want
sure
them
do.
to.
Oh, that was so insidious. There's so much context to that.
You can find me
Yes.
on Instagram at author_Honeybrook. You can also find my books on Amazon. Just search my name, R. Jacob Honeybrook. I have 5 of them. They are all 99 cents. Check out my weekly column on TBM Horror. There I write columns about different horror movies, books, interviews with authors, filmmakers, bands. And check out my podcast that I co-host with my dear friend Kevin Roche, or I guess he goes by Roach. It is the Midnight Terrace podcast, and you can find that on Spotify, Apple Music, and all of your streaming platforms. How was
definitely. I mean, yeah, you're an absolute
Sexy.
natural.
Anytime I can plug my shit, people.
Yeah.
Anytime I can pitch my stuff.
I've only
Yes.
obviously read When We Once Loved, but I still hold it up as one of the best things I've read in the last 10 years. Like, people need to go check out When We Once Loved. It's great, man. Like, I still think about that. I still think about the station, like the train, and like them waiting for the train. Like, that stuck with me in such a big bad way. Yeah, it's great, and I will eventually get to the others. Now they got my iPad, I can finally watch it. Honey, where can everyone?
Books?
I'm gonna watch your books. I'm like, play. Why isn't this movie working?
What's this guy doing? He sold me a bag of false
subtitles. It's just
I appreciate
subtitles. Honey, where can everyone find you?
They can find me on Instagram under Gym Ghoul Flex and Furs, where I talk about the gym, where I work out, where I read, I review horror movies, and my cats. So if you like cats, that's the place to be.
That's the tagline. Your username sounds like a 90s hip hop song. Like Ghoul Gym Flex and Furs.
Yes.
Shorty get
Flex and Furs.
Yeah, Shorty get low. Isn't that the song? Like Boots with the Fur?
Yes.
That's what
Shorty got low.
That's what I always think of when I read your name. I'm like, man, I remember when her name was in this and it was easy. I do like
Honey's car reviews. She doesn't mess around in those.
Oh yes,
I do like the car.
Review.
I do like the car reviews. I do car reviews as well. You can only see half my face. I look like the goddamn Phantom of the Opera because the lighting is terrible. But if I come back from a midnight screening or something, I'm like, hey guys, I'm falling asleep. But here's my car review. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you want to support my show, you should know where we are already. I was a teenage film snob. Underscores between every word. We're on TikTok now. I don't know what it means. We're on YouTube. I kind of know what that means. We have shirts. I never pimp them. They're in our link tree and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know when this is dropping, who's coming on next week or any of that sort of stuff, but I'm sure it'll be good. Hopefully you loved it. Thanks again. And as we say every week on this podcast, guys, I was a teenage film snob, but I'm trying to be better. We'll see you next week.
Back to the future, mix 'em up.